Morning, Brick World. Hey, collecting. Good morning. How are you today? Thank you for swinging by. Good morning, Galligade. How you doing today? What's everybody got going on today? Anything exciting? Fun? Alexa, play some Christmas music.
Sure. Here's a station you might like. Holiday Favorites on Amazon Music.
Oh, goodness. That's way louder than I expected. Come on.
It's the most wonderful time.
All right. Get festive up in here. Good morning, Titanium. Sorry you came in third in the ugly jumper contest. It's all good, Galligade. It's all good. Besides, I can't compete with Christmas suits. That's a whole nother ball game. Yes, Christmas music. As I'm sure you guys probably haven't heard enough of it already. I don't know what else to play, really, though. I haven't played any, I listen to music all the time. All the time. If I'm not listening to it, on the radio like this, or speakers, I've got headphones on. But I'm always afraid if I play music during the streams, I'm going to get hit with a copyright strike or something like that. So I don't really play anything. Who's you're still sending you a gift? Yeah. You know what's ironic though? No, wait, I got second place, Galligade. Unless somebody jumped in and beat me to it, but because Doc and Sands tied for first, I got second, and I can't remember who got third. I can't remember. Maybe it was Tricker Brick, but Tricker Brick got the gingerbread minifigure that comes in that little, I don't know, container. Ironically, I would have rather had the third place prize. But like I said, it's all good, man. It's free Lego. I mean, you should still wear the goat jumper. Yeah, I was losing it, man. especially when they started doing well, they don't really do it, but it's kind of like they were doing a walk off. I mean, but Doc was up there dancing, man, and everything, and yeah, it was fun. It was funny. Legos for life. Good morning. How are you today? Yes, Galgate, it was a great suit. Yeah, man, that was sweet when his grandma was on there. It's all big alligator. I just for a second I was like, wait a minute. I thought actually I got a second, but all right. Building some dual on Star Killer base this morning. Let's see how that goes. I got multiple videos that I wanted to make. I have a new shout out and a speed build I'm getting ready to make. I bought this yesterday. I found this at one of my mom and pop toy stores. So I found me a 2020 set. They actually had a couple other different sets. They had the Thanos, the Spider-Man, and the Iron Man mechs. They had the Kylo Ren microfighter shuttle, with the figure, and they had a troll set. I just didn't really want any of those other ones. I just really had no interest. Now, if they had almost anything else, I probably would have grabbed it, but that was all they had. Now, I haven't decided if I want to make a video about this yet, because I'm actually considering selling it. Because it's kind of selling for a decent amount of money online. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm thinking about selling it, and if somebody buys it, cool. I'll just buy another one when they come out. And if they don't buy it, it's no loss to me, That's because I got a set early. However, I will say it'd probably be really good for my channel to do a review and everything on that. Considering I think maybe Ash and Flash, Just Too Good, Brian, and Solid Brick Studio. I think they might have been the only ones so far that I think I've seen that reviewed that thing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my gosh. Finally, I got a 2020 set early. It's great about when Alexa plays music, she puts all the lyrics on there too. I'm still kind of getting used to Alexa. We got one, we got an Echo Dot. We put that in our bedroom. And then we got two of the Echoes. I don't know what they are exactly, because they got the screens with them. They're not just the speakers, they actually have a screen. So I got one down here, and we got one up in the kitchen. So that way, if I'm down here working or something like that, Donnelly can, get a hold of me upstairs. Oh, yeah, totally. All right, hold on. Sorry. Gosh, I'm not even really building anything yet, and I'm slacking on the chat. All right, here's a link. A linky link. Okay, let me go back a little bit. Yes, Legos for Life. I do watch The Mandalorian. I love that show. In my personal opinion, I think it's the best Star Wars show, movie, best Star Wars thing all around, in my opinion. Let's see, Titanium, can I get an invite? Yep, it's in there. Yep. Nice, you got the VIP poly bag as well. Oh, yeah. This is actually, this is going to be part of the giveaway I do if I ever get to 500 subscribers. This and the Harry Potter Bricktober minifigure 4-pack. I can't remember what else. I'm not sure. I can't remember what else, but at least this and that will be part of the giveaway. I mean, I'm sure I have like some polybag or something I'll probably throw in there, and then I got other stuff that I've been slowly accumulating for if I ever get to 1,000 subscribers, which is, it's even better. Bunch of bags. What's up, Titanium?
Yo.
All right, I gotta keep going. Let's just sell it and buy it. What do you got there? The Praetorian Battle Pack? What is that?
Yeah, a friend of mine gave it to me.
Nice. That's a good thing to get, man, because that's going to be retired.
Yep. And I saw Rise of Skywalker yesterday.
Excellent. Yes, that's a whole another conversation. So let's see. Collecting says sell it and buy it when it's on rollback. That's what I was thinking. I mean, look, I have patience. The only reason I'd want to do this immediately is just because I'd want to get a video out on my channel, before most people would. But I don't know, man. If I can sell it for what I see it's going for, I'd make like twice more money. And I'm not a flipper by any means. I mean, occasionally I'll sell something. Sometimes to friends or family or something like that. Sometimes people I just know, and then sometimes just people, like I'll sell something online and somebody buy it. But it's not really often, and I probably do it with Funko Pops more than I would do with Lego. And that's not even a lot because I don't really. I collect some Funkos. I'm pretty sure I've shown everybody like my small collection that I have, just of different characters that I absolutely love. 101. Good morning. Got some Christmas music going on in here. If that gets too loud or anything, anyway, just let me know. Echo Show. That's what it is. Thank you, Collecting Echo Show. They're awesome. I use them as intercom systems. Yeah, they're great. And Dolly and I are finding more. Well, she usually finds things out before I do, how to operate something on there. But yeah, we keep finding like new stuff to do with it. We also got some of those Ring doorbells. I swear, we got like cameras all over the place. Galgate says, are you on the Christmas break now collecting bricks? Mandalorian is amazing. I love it. Yes. Galgate, yes, I've been off for a week now. I have 5 more weeks off before the next semester starts. Man, enjoy them 5 weeks. And 101 says, I need 50 more VIP points to get the poly bag. 101, unless something changed within the last week, man, these VIP poly bags are sold out. They're no more. I mean, at least that I saw, because I went and checked. I go through the VIP section usually about once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, just to see if there's new stuff on there. Not just stuff that you can get with your points, but there are things that you can do to get points. And I'm always hoping there's new ones to do. Please no spoilers. I did not see Rise of Skywalker. Don't worry, 101. Nobody's spoiling Rise of Skywalker in here. If they do, they're in trouble. I don't know how long we'll go without saying anything, but it's not going to be within the first week. That's not cool. So, all right, Galgate says she hasn't seen it yet. Collecting, let me ask you, and of course, we're not spoiling anything, so nobody worry, but collecting, did you like it? Titanium, did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it yesterday.
Did you like it?
Mm-hmm. I did.
Cool.
I'll say I don't think it's my favorite Star Wars movie, but I don't think it's my least favorite either.
Yeah, I haven't quite figured out where it is on my range of favorites, but and I definitely have some issues with it. There's a lot of stuff that I don't even want to get into it right now, but yeah, overall, I thought it was a great movie. I mean, it moved me. I was crying at the end of it, man. It was sad, man. Debbie Ship, good morning. Man, let's go quick. They sold out here in the UK all the time. Yeah, imagine they've probably been selling out just about everywhere. But you know,
I
what's
went
weird
to a
is they
theater.
didn't watch their opening night is Force Awakens or The Last Jedi. Would you say Titanium?
I went to a theater to see Rise of Skywalker, and the theater was only about a fourth of the way full.
Huh. I mean, it was packed where we were. Collecting says no.
The theater,
She says she collecting didn't like it. But better than The Last Jedi, she says. Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah,
You know, and like I've told many people, man, Last Jedi, I thought it was a good movie as far as the cinematography and the acting was great. I mean, everything was great, just except for the writing and just the pace of the story and plot holes and stuff. It just some stuff just didn't really make any sense. But
yeah. The theater I go to is never full. I think the most time it was really full was Endgame.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I tell you though, there's just so many damn things they left opened up, not answered. The things that they set up, man. It's like, dang it. I can't wait till we can all like talk about it. Because there's a bunch of crap, man, that I gotta ask you guys. Like, did I miss something? What do you guys think? Like did you figure this out? Like, just all kinds of stuff, man. Because if there's one thing I hate in a movie, besides like I don't generally like happy endings that much, but the one thing I hate, man, is when the movie puts out questions or mysteries and then they don't do anything about it. Like that's like torture, man. We can all agree that Star Wars is lit. Debbie, yes and no. I mean, Star Wars is lit. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know. Skylegate says, give it 10 years, they will be remaking the whole saga again. Who knows what they're going to do. No spoilers, but the ending was way too Disney for my taste. Honestly, man, that's kind of what, in a way, the whole trilogy just felt like. You could almost feel the whole trilogy was just infused with Disney. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know, weird stuff. 101 says I might get some as early as they are available at Toys R Us here in Canada. 101, man. If I had a choice that I can get early, that would be super cool. I mean, like I said, this was the only thing I saw at Toy Store yesterday that I was even remotely interested in. And the only reason I went there, actually, and I didn't even think about it. Look, because I don't know why I didn't think of this, because if you want to get like stuff like that 20 cents early and you're not in Canada, the best place to go is like mom and pop toy stores, because they're not like Walmart and Target. They don't give a crap about street days. You know what I mean? They just want to sell their stuff. So, yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about going there sooner. The only thing that does suck is like the toy stores usually don't have any kind of deals or discounts or anything like that.
So my set was missing a piece, one of these cylinder pieces.
I want to see.
I'm not sure where it went, so I just grabbed another one from my spare pieces.
Yeah,
Like, there's not a lot of parts to sift through, and I checked the bags. But it's also not a huge concern.
Yeah, I don't know, 99% of the time when I think I lose a piece, I actually didn't. But there have been 2 times since I've come out of my dark ages where I either didn't have the piece or something like that. Actually, yeah, 2 times I just haven't had the piece. They didn't have the piece in the set, or one piece was like not broke, but like bent or something, like melted or something like that. So yeah, I mean, Lego sent me the replacement pieces immediately. I have to tell you, man, besides Amazon, Lego has the best customer service. Let's see.
Yeah, I probably will find it when I finish building it, collecting.
All right. Debbie Ship says, well, at least the originals are cool. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, man. I like the prequels. I like the new sequels. I like them all. You know what I mean? It's just that they're in different ranges of good and bad. And even the good and bad, there's different ranges of why it's good and bad. And I try and be realistic about most of it. Like, there are some things I think that they generally screwed up on, but most of the time I try and be realistic. Like, they're making it, they make these movies for kids for the most part. You know what I mean? And that's who they try to appeal to. And each generation is going to be a little bit different. My generation was different from the prequel generations, and the prequel generations are different from the new sequel generation. So yeah, it is what it is, I guess. One says I will see the movie next year as my break is 2 weeks. Oh, right on. When are the winter 2020 sets going to release, or where can I get them? Now you're talking about like this any winter 2020 sets, Debbie? Or are you talking about like city stuff, or like look? Like I said, I got this at a mom and pop toy store. That's about 20 minutes away from me. They mostly deal with like collectible toys like the Black Series or Funko Pops or something like that, but they have like a section for Lego, and they have like a big huge table with just all kinds of random Lego pieces in it, and you can fill a cup up and stuff like that. So that's originally why I went yesterday, because I went and got pieces for my forest area. I needed some green and blue and brown plates. So I was in there, and I was just glancing at all their Lego sets they have for sale, and I was like, is that a 2020 set? It's like, what? But I don't know. You can get them on like eBay. I've seen them on eBay and other type of sites like that, but you're not gonna find them at any normal place. Collecting says titanium. I bet is not missing, and you will find it when you are finished building it. The piece. Yeah, it's probably not missing. You'll find it when you are finished building it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that Mariah Carey Christmas song's gone. I'm so thinking of the song. Someone says, Debbie Ship, you can get them from Toys R Us if there is in your country, and also Mastermind Toys have them. I can tell you right now, Shep, Debbie, that if unless you're going to pay a lot for them online, or at least probably normally double the price, you're not going to get them unless you can find them at a store. And if you find them at Target or something like that, more than likely they're going to be street dated, because I have found early sets before at Target, and they won't sell them. They've never sold them to me. But I guess if you're just patient, man. What do we got? 2 weeks? No. Yeah, we got like a week and a half basically till the new start of the new year. I was gonna go hunting for those new DC CMFs. See if I can find some of those.
I found it.
Oh, good call.
It rolled off the table.
Them pieces can be sneaky, man. So 101 says my favorite Star Wars movies are Episode 7 and Episode 3. I think Empire, which is episode 5. Empire is still, I think, my favorite. And Return of the Jedi would take the number 1 spot, but I cannot stand those damn Ewoks. So they kind of just ruined the whole thing for me. I really, really enjoyed The Force Awakens. And I actually like the Clone Wars a lot, too. Just for different reasons. Most of the movies, there are certain points in the movies I don't really like. I don't know how to explain that. Like with the Ewok thing, I just couldn't stand them, man. And a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people quite understand the Ewoks very much. Like, they were going to eat, like, Han and Chewie and Luke. They were going to eat them, man. And, like, people seem to forget that. All right, so let's see what's going on in the chat. One says, but isn't it PG-13? I don't know. I must be behind or not understanding. Deppy says, I just started a small YouTube channel with Minecraft and Lego. So you got any tips for me, my dude? Yeah, sure. One thing I can tell you is if you want to, all right, look, not say this lightly, man, because I am not no big like that. I don't know the secrets or nothing. I can just tell you what I've been doing, and it seems to be working okay. So take it seriously. You understand that you're not going to be fantastic at first. Everything takes practice, but you just got to keep going at it, keep working at it, and you have to really enjoy making videos. Like it can't feel like it's like work or something or a chore. It's got to be something that you like to do or it'll show. Now, and it also depends on what kind of videos you're going to make. There's different ways to do different videos. I kind of do generally just about everything except the news. I won't do the news. I'll tell you guys some new stuff maybe sometimes, but the news is too much work, in my opinion. I wouldn't enjoy doing the news. Because you got to do a lot of research. There's a lot involved, and that's why I always give props to the ones that do the news, like Greg and Paul from London Bridge Bricks, and BFAB does news. Ryan, M&R, he does news. Brickball, like all those guys, like I really respect them because it's a lot of work. It feels like it's a lot of work just making speed builds and reviews and stuff like that. But yeah, so just keep at it. Practice makes perfect, and be consistent. That's the other thing. You can't put out one video a month or something and expect that you're gonna like really grow. That's the other thing too. If you're not worried about growing, do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like if you're just making a channel just for yourself, you're just putting stuff out there. Just putting it out there. But if you want to grow, you want to start building an audience and all that, you got to put stuff out on a regular basis. At least once a week or once every 2 weeks. And there's other stuff I could tell you about, but like I said, I'm not a professional. I know thumbnails are a thing. You want to have good thumbnails. Titanium finished. Alligator, I guess she's asking if you're finished.
Yeah, I'm finished.
101 says with the April sets, MNR got triggered as online. It said that they have the sets at Target, but when he went, they were street dated. Yeah, I saw that 101. I had to chuckle. Look, but I will say the one thing I agree with Ryan on, and I would have been very upset when he went out to Disney Springs and they didn't sell him that Stranger Things set. I would have been a hot little potato, man, if I drove like whatever 2 hours or something, an hour and a half. I don't know. Can't remember how far it is away from where he is, but yeah, like the stuff at Target, that sucks, you know. But it's whatever, you know. But yeah, if I would have driven that far, and yeah. Anyways, Clinton says, "Did you ever hear that the Ewoks were supposed to be Wookiees, but due to budget, they were turned into Ewoks?" Yeah, I did hear something about that collecting. I did hear something about that, and I remember when I was a kid and watching it. And I remember thinking, I'm like, man, I was like, why are the Wookiees so much taller than the Ewoks? Yeah, that's another thing too. There was two things. Again, no spoilers, but there was two things that had to do with Chewbacca in the movie that made me tear up. It was pretty crazy. There's a lot of emotional stuff in my opinion, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's just, again, it's kind of like nostalgia. Just the whole thing coming to an end, the whole Skywalker saga and everything. That it was just, it was sad. 101 says Ewoks are savage. I agree. I'll be back. I gotta go sort of. Okay. Says Debbie said, "Thank you. I do love making videos and it's fun. Thank you for the tips." Hey, no problem, brother. No problem. I have fun doing it too. I didn't know I was gonna have as much fun doing this as I do. I just kind of, one day I was thinking, I was like, man, I buy these Lego sets. I'm building a city. What do you got there? Is that Galaxy?
Yeah, it's my arena team. I'm about to go up against Night Sisters. Which is like
it possible like we could go against each other in that? Or is it, I can't remember, it's all random, isn't it?
I know we could be allies, like ally code and whatnot, but yeah, I don't know if we can go against each other.
Yeah, one day we'll have to try and see if we can sync up and be allies, man. I gotta open mine back up too, because I got a good amount of characters, man.
Yeah.
Because when I do play, man, I go hard at it. So yeah, Debbie, yeah, I decided I just wanted to make some videos. I thought I would enjoy it, and then once I started doing it, filming, I enjoy filming. Filming's fun. I like editing. I think it's really cool to be able to chop stuff up and then put stuff in there and music and like special effects and yeah, I don't know. It's just a good time. But if it's something, like a lot of people probably wouldn't like it. Like I'm pretty sure my sister probably wouldn't like doing stuff like that. So it wouldn't be as fun for some people. 101 says, I am Just Too Good's #1 fan. I love to watch his videos. That's good. 101, no, I'm his #1 fan. G-Bricks, good morning. Solo Brick Builder, good morning to you also. Now that I've caught up with the chat. Yeah, Deppy. It also depends too what you can make your channel about. I mean, I figure, I'm assuming probably Lego, but that's a big part of it as well. Like for instance, like with we'll just take me for example. So with my Lego channel, I'm quite aware that most, if not all, of my audience and subscribers, viewers, with the exception of some friends and family, like nobody's really going to watch my channel that much unless they're into Lego. So there's just a specific range of audience that my channel can really hit. But if I made a channel about like my artwork and I did speed drawings instead of speed builds, like that would probably, appeal to a lot more people. But that's a whole nother story, trying to make a channel like that. Yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends on what you're doing. I remember being really young, singing all those Christmas songs on the school bus.
Yeah.
Oh, to be young again. Oh man. Yeah, 101. I I like that song he does. I don't know why, but it's catchy. G-Bricks. I am building the duel on Starkiller base.
I think BFAB's in the back, in the green room.
Oh snap! Sorry
Hey
about
guys.
that. I don't know why I cannot see right under the screen in the green room.
I guess it's good. I guess my last comment really caught Jay's eye, so thank you.
I mean, I noticed that the private chat had too. And then that one popped up, and I'm like, should probably let him in.
Oh, thanks, Jay. Appreciate it.
Collecting, really would not want to go back on time and be young again. Yeah, no, you're probably absolutely right. I think it's more of just a feeling, you know. Like I remember, I used to live in Key West when I was in my early 20s. I've lived there a couple times, but during my early 20s, like my late teens, like I lived there at one point when I was 19, 20, and 21. Yeah. Those 3 years, like I had a super good time. I partied a lot and it was a lot of fun. And then I went back to Key West, I don't know, like 10, 15 years later or something like that. And I just thought when I went down there, I was going to feel that same magical feeling. And it wasn't the same.
Then you realize you weren't a unicorn. And then you're like, oh, not a unicorn.
So, yeah, I imagine if you could go back in time and be young again, it'd probably be about the same thing because, you know, you'd be like, oh, wow, I'm young again. But then I'm going to be like, oh, wow, like I can't just do what I want again. All right.
Yeah. The good old days.
All right. BFAB, how you doing today, man?
I just woke up like 2 minutes ago, so. But I got off at work at 6, and then I just like fell asleep, and then I woke up, and I'm like, oh, I'm late for Hive stream, so, you know.
I appreciate that. Thank you, man. I'm glad I could be your morning cup of coffee. All righty.
But if I'm extra weird today or extra creepy today, you know what? No, I'm just kidding. I just need a bunch of soda, you know, to keep up, and yeah.
Oh yeah, I hear you, man. I mean, not soda for me. I gotta have coffee, but I'm picking up what you're throwing down. Brixton Lithuania, good morning. Where did the hat go? I don't know, man. Like, believe it or not, I don't wear a hat every day. You guys just always seem to see me with one on.
I just thought you had a bald spot. You know, I thought that's what you were trying to hide. But hey, you have a beautiful set of hair.
I mean, I'm thinning some in the front here, but you know.
No, I mean your hair is Gucci. I mean your hair looks better than mine. You know, 10 out of 10. You know.
Yeah, it's really weird because, Like, you know, I don't know. Like, there's some parts, you know, at least for me, there's some parts of my body like I hate, and then there's some parts I actually like. And one of them is my hair. Like, I've always had really nice hair, like really thick, you know, hair.
Yeah.
But then, like, you know, then I look at like my teeth, and I'm like, oh god, they're all crooked. Or
Your teeth look fine.
it's a balance, man. You know.
I mean, from what I can see, your teeth look fine. I mean,
Well, you know, you can't see them that well. Trust me, beat that. But like I said, it's a balance, man. You know, like I've always had really nice skin, but like then I have a unibrow. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta shave that.
So you gotta, you know, take and give.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there's flaws about everybody, but I don't even know if it's a flaw. But I don't think I noticed a unibrow, you know. So.
That's because I make sure it stays away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't let the thing out of hand, dude. It looked like a hand was coming out to get you if I left it, you know, left it alone.
Hey, that'd be cool. You know, it'll be like no shave November for the unibrow next year.
Clay says that is why you look different. Yeah. I was actually wondering. I was like, you know what? I wonder if anybody's even gonna notice I'm not even wearing a hat.
Oh, I totally did. I'm just like, why does he have hair? I'm like, I thought this guy had no hair. Like,
I think a lot of people seem to think that. As a matter of fact, I think Bricksmith brought it up the other day when I was in one of the streams.
I thought you're gonna like pull out your hair. It's gonna be like a fallen afro, you know. But, you know.
I used to actually have really long hair back when I was a little younger.
You're like, I'm a skater kid, dude. You know.
Yeah, when I was a skater, yeah. Actually, that's.
See, I knew it. I'm such a
For
genius.
a long time. Like I was entering some small tournaments and stuff, but by the time I had enough confidence to really jump in tournaments, like I was already getting older, and I don't know, it was getting difficult to skate all the time and then work and then do other stuff I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then I knew also, like, if I hurt myself, like I didn't live at home anymore with my parents. And I didn't.
I mean, that's bad.
So I was like, that might turn out badly.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
And then now it's been, shoot, man, easy 20 years since I've even been on a skateboard.
Wait, I thought you were 21. What happened? I'm just kidding.
Oh, man. My 21st birthday was horrible, dude. Like, a lot of people have great 21st birthday. Like, mine was absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
So I was living in Key West at the time. And I had, like, 2 jobs. And one of them I was a cook at this restaurant called Turtle Curl. And so I worked that night. I got done, got cleaned up, went back. So my 2 of my closest friends, one now is my ex-wife, but they went with me. We started at where I worked, the Turtle Crawls, right? And then once it hit midnight, we're gonna do a little drinking and then start moving. We're gonna like bar hop. But asshole bartender that I knew, he decided to play a little joke on me. So what it was is they lined up 6 shots for me. Okay, I'm a light drinker, so I knew I was going to get trashed. So I had that realization coming. Okay, but the last one he made was called a cement mixer. What it is Bailey's and lime juice. So, all right, so I like as soon as midnight hit, they're like, all right, go. So, you know, I'm like doing the shots, and then I get to the cement mixer, and what happens is when he goes, yeah, when you put it in your mouth, it's like swirl it around a little before you swallow it. Like that's why it's called a cement mixer. And I don't know nothing about alcohol, you know. So what it does is when you put it in your mouth and you move it around, like it curdles. So like it's almost immediately, like as soon as I knew it was a bet, like I was like, oh god, this is not going to turn out good. Because it tasted horrible, but you know, I already had 5 shots before that, and I was trying to get down quick, you know. So I didn't even make it to. I barely made it to the second bar, and I was gone, dude. I was so violently sick and drunk because I'm a lightweight, and I had 5 shots and a couple of beers on top of it. But man, it was by far. I was so sick. Like my buddy took me to his place, because like him and my ex, like they didn't even get a buzz yet, like because we'd only been out like an hour, so we got in a cab and we started to go back to my buddy's place, and they stopped at 7-Eleven and got some beer for them, and like I just got sick the entire night, man. Like occasionally he would come up and check on me, bring me some water or something, or maybe some toast. I couldn't keep nothing down. It was horrible.
I need to get drunk on my 21st birthday, like blackout. You know, I'm gonna lock myself in my room and go get wasted, and then I'm gonna do a live stream and beg people for money because you know that's what usually happens in the Lego community. And then no, I'm kidding. But yeah, I should get wasted.
I mean, I'm not a really big drinker, anyways, man. Honestly,
I know, but I think I might become cooler if I get drunk. Yeah.
Beef, you're already cool, dude. You ain't gonna drink.
Well, like maybe I'll be like unfiltered. Like I feel like I kind of have a barrier sometimes, but like if I'm drunk, maybe I'll just like start roasting everybody, and then people are really gonna hate me.
I really do feel like if you got drunk, yeah, you'd be totally roasting everybody. I think.
Yeah. People would be like, "Oh, he's a jerk."
You'd be a good time, man. G-Brick says you got nice skin. I'll be the judge of that. Well, okay then.
I mean, the serial killers think the same thing.
Tony.
They're like, nice skin. Can I try it on?
Oh, God, you're so nasty. So let's see here. Brick says, I came to the stream and I was like, what's the difference with Brick Hive? Did he get a haircut? Oh, wait. He's always wearing a hat. Yep. I'm listening to Frozen. Oh, no. Was that Frozen earlier? Oh, no. I'm not worried about I don't think Christmas music is copyrighted, except for that Mariah Carey song.
It's so low, if you're not going to get copyrighted for it. But if you had it a little bit higher, the stream probably could detect it. But I can't really detect it. I'm pretty sure you won't get screwed for that. So.
Right on. 5101.
Or just create your own Christmas music, you know? I have a new album out called Santa, You're a Ho Ho Ho. It's a great song. So.
Did you do that song?
No, I didn't. Kidding around.
Hey, collecting. I don't know if I've ever actually offered, but you can jump in if you want. Just let me know. Hey, good morning, Bubba. How you doing today? Thanks for swinging by.
Bubba.
Hey, BFAB Titanium. Did you guys see my Pulp Fiction Christmas sweater?
The one that didn't look ugly?
I'm pretty sure everybody saw the screaming goat, but
I mean, I looked at the sweater and I didn't think it looked ugly in any way. And then I saw Stan's sweater and face, and I'm like, "You won!" Yeah.
So what you want, but I don't think you can handle it. BFAB and I on your stream. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe yeah. It might be like an epic battle going on right under me. It's a Royale with cheese. That's right, Bubba. Bubba saw my sweatshirt.
I thought it was extremely sexy. So.
Dude, everybody was losing it with my screaming goat one, man. But I was like, nah, man.
I kept popping in and out, and then I'm like, how's that work? And then I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, oh, nice sweater. Then you vanished, like, I don't know. And no, did you leave? I don't know if you left. I think maybe you left during, like, earlier before the stream ended. I don't know. I wasn't all there. I guess that's what drugs do to you, you know?
Yeah, it happens, man. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I jumped out of the stream last night on Hoosiers, when I jumped out of his stream, I kind of floated around a little bit because I was trying to do some stuff. Like, I was multitasking. And then, I don't know, then I started working on my forestry in the city, and that was it. I was gone after that. Did you like my new city update? Yes. G-Rex, you got an awesome city.
Rick Hive, you did not watch it. No, I'm just kidding around.
I watched dude.
I watched the first 30 seconds of it, okay?
Well, you know what's crazy? Because I don't ever watch with the exception of like watching The Mandalorian And then there's a show my wife and I watch when it's on. I don't really watch like TV at all. Like we got rid of cable a long time ago. And I haven't watched a lot of movies lately online because I just can't find anything I want to watch, or I've already seen a billion times. So,
have you seen I think it's called 50 Shades of Grey. It's a pretty good series. There's like 3, movies.
Dude, I'll just watch the porn if I want to, watch that. Like that's just much better. That's like going to a strip club and they're wearing pasties. Why am I here?
Did not expect that response.
But yeah, I watch YouTube all the time, man.
Yeah,
like all the time, like in so many different videos, like just so many different. I don't know if there's a way you can look to see how many people you're subscribed to without actually going down the list. Because
I think I'm subbed to over 1,000 people. It's crazy.
Yeah, because occasionally I'll go and. Sorry, I just noticed your message, BFAB.
That's what I said. I'm like, I guess the last thing.
God, I'm a horrible host. Anyways, you like the thumbnail? Oh, what about second breakfast? I can really relate to that meme. What about second breakfast? What are we doing about some second breakfast?
I have like 50 breakfasts a day. Breakfasts? That's not even a word, but whatever. We're just gonna roll with that. I have 50 breakfasts a day. They actually call me the thick man because of all the bread I eat. So no, actually they call me the doughboy. What? I should have totally used that. They call me the doughboy.
Doughboy.
Yeah. Like, yo, what up, doughboy? I'm like, dude, shut up. I'm trying to eat my bread.
Doughboy besides the Pillsbury Doughboy is dude from dang. Man, what was that? What was that gangster movie? Boys in the Hood.
Interesting.
Yeah, Ice Cube's character is called Doughboy. Those things are hilarious. Wait, what's hilarious? Almost as fun as fainting goats. Fainting goats are hilarious. I don't know why. I don't know why screaming goats are hilarious either. Like every time I see a goat and it goes, ah! Like I lose it, man.
Goats are scary. Yeah.
I lose it, man.
I will be back. I'm gonna go mute myself and dance in the mirror for a minute. So.
Brixton Lithuania says there are kids here. What? I don't know. I don't understand your comment, Brix. What do you mean? If you just mean mentality-wise, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all children. Hi, are you in the 44 club? I don't know. What's the 44 club, Bubba? Nice haircut, Brick Hive. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. 11. What? What does that say? 11s? 1s? BFAB looks more like the Michelin Man. Oh goodness. But yeah, Bubba, what's the 44 club? Is that like an age thing? Like, am I 44? Because I'm not. I'm 42. If that's so, I mean, I guess I'm the 42 club. But I like the number 42 a lot. Referencing Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and actually, 42 was when Star Wars started. The year I was born. Look up How Ridiculous on YouTube for the 44 Club. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me check that out. How Ridiculous. Okay. How Ridiculous the YouTuber? Because I'm assuming that's probably what you mean. Wait, I've watched a lot of their videos before. Because they drop stuff. they drop some crazy stuff from really high up. I want to be part of the whatever club cult you guys are making. The only cult I know about really for sure is my archive cult. Or just about any religion, but I'll get you started on that. Oh, all right. So what's the 44 part? I mean, I'm sorry if I'm being lazy. Like I'm not like looking for it, but I don't know if it's something that's gonna be easy to spot or I got to go through like all their videos. Man, I am so snail built today. Goodness gracious. I watched a great video that Ninja made like 2 days ago. But he was trying to build one of these poly bags really fast. It was the no snail challenge or something. One of the latest videos, they dropped a Thor's hammer on a bunch of Lego. Oh
wow.
Well, what do you got going on there, Titanium?
This is my first Lego set that I bought a second time and built.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a mock or is that an actual set?
No, it's an actual set.
I like that ambulance, man. It's got a lot of room in there.
Yeah. Something I didn't know until I built it the second time is that the top lifts off.
Was Jay showing us his little childhood collection?
Yeah.
Well,
I had the set when I was
this.
a young Padawan.
Hey, Titanium, I've been seeing some Ninjago poly bags lately, some older ones that I'm curious if you have.
What happened?
No, I was just saying I've seen some Ninjago poly bags lately. See, now, like certain things make me think of certain people. So now anytime I see anything Ninjago, I immediately think of Titanium.
Okay. Every time I think about Ninjago, I think about my older brother that used to beat me. So, great memory.
I don't want to bring that up. I'm sorry, Ben.
This is Davros from Doctor Who.
Oh, okay. I don't know a lot about Doctor Who. I know about the tardies and the crazy phone booth, and I know those angels are pretty scary looking. Those stone angels or whatever.
Yeah, the weeping angels.
Yeah, man. I don't like that at all.
The other day, I was on Kevin's stream, and I decided to take all of my extra Ninjago figs, remove the armor, the masks, and the hair, anything, and just have them like this, and have them in the bin. And then I have 2 bags. Headgear, armor.
Oh.
There was a lot to go
Yeah,
through.
I can imagine. Man, yesterday when I stopped at that toy store, and I was going through that big bin full of parts, like my wife, she actually helped me. She got in there too, man. Was like looking for all the pieces I needed. She's so great. Now, I don't know necessarily, maybe she's doing it just to help me or doing it because we had groceries in the car and she wanted me to hurry up. But I'm just going to take the former.
Let me give you some advice, Hive. Wives never want to help you, okay? They never do. If you live by that, you will never be disappointed in life.
Well, disappointment, I feel, is pretty much unavoidable with anything sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I actually have a sign taped to my back that says disappointment. It's actually really sad, you know. My mother's like, "You're not in college yet. Here, put this sign on your back." And I'm like, "What? No, no, mother, please." She's like, "You want to go on the street, Piatan?" So that's usually what happens. So.
Dude, college is not always what it's cracked up to be. Believe me, I make more money than probably half my friends that went to college.
I
And
feel like trade is where it's at, you know?
Well, most of them aren't even doing the thing they went to college for.
It's so true. It's so
I mean,
true.
I'm never gonna knock anybody for going. You know what I mean? That it's because obviously, you know, the way our society is for most places. Obviously, you know, if you want to make some good money, you know, generally you need a college education. But I don't know. I'm kind of glad I got into a trade and then went from there.
I feel like trades is where it's at this day and age. Because I have friends that, like, at the end of the day, like, people have always been like, "Hey, why didn't you go straight to college, like, once you graduated?" And I'm like, I didn't know what I wanted, right? I was keep, like, deciding, like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that?
Right.
And I feel like what I need to pursue, which I haven't started yet, but I will soon, is trades because, like, my dad, you know, he clocks from 100 to 150K a year, right? A 2-year trade, you know, that's decent money.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's only 2 years of, you know, a certificate or whatever it was for his trade. And there's a lot of people that have gone to school for 4-6 years that aren't making what he is making, not even close. Like, the average friend that I used to have, like, when I lived in Illinois, was making 40 to 60K a year. And, like, you tell them your dad makes that much, they'd be like, holy crap, this, that, you know? But trades are where it's at, you know?
Well, and I mean, and yeah, it depends a lot. Depends on what you want to do and stuff. But I mean, I could make more money if I left my position, my job, and went to work for just like an independent contractor or something like that. Because I work in the apartment industry. So, like, I used to be a tech where I could just repair anything. Like, anything in your house, I could repair. I could fix it. Like, the only thing I've never worked on, actually, is a gas dryer. Like, that's the only thing I've ever worked on. But, you know, and then eventually, like, I've been doing this for, like, 16 years, and then I got promoted into management. So now I'm in management. I'm not out in the field as much as I used to be. But
so you're those annoying people that come to your apartment and be like, "Hey, I have to fix this." And you're like, "Get out of my apartment!"
I'm not coming to your apartment unless you want something fixed, man. I don't want nothing to do with you. So, but the thing is, like, if like techs in our industry, they make good money. Like in Maryland, you generally start off with roughly about $19 an hour.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah.
Now, of course, it's different wherever state you go because tax brackets are different. You know, places are more expensive. Like when I was down in Richmond, techs generally started off at like $14 an hour.
Okay.
Now, but if you get into like with an independent contractor, especially if it's like a union contractor, like union plumbers, electricians, and carpenters, like they start you off at like $24 an hour as an apprentice. By the time you get through your apprenticeship, I mean you're making close to $30 an hour. Yeah, and you work your 8 hours, you do your work, and then you go home.
Yeah.
You know, it's good money, man. And I'm surprised a lot more people don't do it. Now, the apartment industry, the reason a lot of people don't like to do it is because you have to be on emergency call. So, you know, there's a week, you know, that you can't do anything, you can't plan anything, you can't go anywhere, you can't go have a drink, you know, you just can't do anything, man, because you might be on call, you know, it might get an emergency call. And there are a lot of things that suck about that. Let me tell you, man, because when you get a call at like 3 a.m. and somebody in a downstairs apartment is complaining their ceiling's flooded, then you got to go up to the apartment above that, and you're banging on the door, and you're hoping to God that they're going to answer the door and be nice about it. But I mean, dude, I've had people like fucking want to fight me, like because I'm knocking on the door at 3 a.m. or
I'd be that person. I wouldn't want to fight you, but I'd be like, "Dude, what are you doing knocking on my door this time?" And then you'd be like, "Oh, sorry, this." And I'd be like, I wouldn't cuss you out, but I'd totally be pissed off. Like, I totally can understand people getting frustrated, you know?
Well, yeah, to a point, but like, hey, look, you're in an apartment, you know, your water heater's downstairs, you know, like like I don't take no crap from anybody, man. Like,
Yeah.
I am really nice. Like I have good customer service, but like when there's like something like that, like I'm not messing around, dude. You're not, you know. So, but what's even scarier, man, is if you go into an apartment at 3 a.m, like they didn't answer the door, and you have to get in there. So I mean, obviously we got keys. We're coming in. You know what I mean? But I don't know if you're home and you're gonna come home. I don't know if you're sleeping. I don't know what's going on, man. Because I'm telling you, I've done this for like 18 years, and I've seen a lot of crazy stuff. Because you go into people's houses or their homes, you know. So about a decade ago, a buddy of mine down in Richmond, he had an emergency call similar to what I was telling you about. Water heater was leaking upstairs, you know, and leaking downstairs. So nobody answers the door. He goes in, and anytime we always go in an apartment, man, no matter what, we're always yelling maintenance and banging on the door just so people can hear us. So nobody's home. He's working on this water heater, and it was late, like 2, 3 a.m. Dude comes home drunk, right? He sees my buddy Marshall working on his water heater, and Marshall immediately yelled, you know, maintenance, you know, I'm working your water heater, it's leaking downstairs. And he said the guy acknowledged him, was like, oh, okay. Walked back in the back to his bedroom, came back out and stabbed my buddy in the back, man. Like, stabbed him right in the back, dude. So, like, he wrestled the guy, got out, you know, got away, called the cops. But, I mean, like, you just never know, man. You know? You never know.
That's why Maryland is a scary place. As someone who's been there a bunch of times, it's scary.
Dude, yeah,
in some
I
areas.
just saw this morning. 9 people got shot last night in Baltimore. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Baltimore's scary. I remember because my grandma used to live there. We'd go and visit her. And I'd walk the streets and I literally kept looking over my shoulder because I'm like, this is a really sketchy, rundown area. It was a scary place, yeah.
Yeah, it's and like I said, man, I remember the first year I started maintenance, and you know, banging on the door, yelling maintenance, nobody's answering. So I come in and I bang. My rule of thumb is even when I open the door, I bang on the door and I yell maintenance again. You know what I mean? And say I'm coming in, right?
Yeah.
Do that, and remember, this is like I wasn't even a year into maintenance yet. I do it, and this dude comes running out of the hallway, butt naked, and he's got a baseball bat in his hand, and he was about ready to beat the crap out of me because I guess he was with his woman. And I disturbed them, but you know, I mean, what are you gonna do? You put a work order in, so like I'm gonna come in. So.
I feel like people always text me. Okay, so when I used to live in an apartment, now I'm back in an apartment, but it's only been like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whatever it is. People would always catch me on a bad time, like you know, they knock on the door and you'd be listening to music and you'd walk in there, you'd be basically in your underwear, and your underwear would like have holes in it or whatever, and then like you'd have the most awkward experience. Like they look at you, like, you know, when you're around the house, if your underwear has holes in it, you don't care. And then they'd open the door, and then you'd be like, oh, so there's a hole right where I don't want it to be, and they're looking at me, and we're just staring at each other, and then I quickly walk away.
And look, I mean, I get that there's times that are awkward, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you have a roommate, and your roommate put a work order in, and you didn't know it, yeah, I could totally see, you know, being upset or whatever. But all right, let me catch up with the chat here because I'm falling behind again. One of the latest videos, they dropped the doors. Oh, yeah, I read that. Okay. Someone sent a crane to BFAP's house. I think he got stuck on the toilet. Okay. 44 clubs, those who stay to the end of their videos. Really? I wonder why it's called 44. Anyways, she did it because she loves you, and that is the only correct answer. Yes, collecting, I agree. She did it because she loves me. But she did mention that we had groceries to take home. I will say that. Collecting bricks, she's, to be honest, though, he probably deserves it. All right. I'm going to just assume you guys are talking about BFAB, not me.
Yeah, it's most likely.
Oh, my goodness, collecting. You two. You and BFAB, I swear. Oh, look, collecting says, don't listen to the titanium. I support your comic endeavors.
Okay, here's the thing. If you end up working at Walmart, get me that 20% off, okay? I was kidding.
I need a Walmart and Target hookup, man. Like, I need someone that I can buy some stuff off of, like give them a little extra money.
I used to work at Target. It was dreadful. They fired me. Okay, they warned me. They're like, "Yeah, we hate you. We're going to fire you. Just so you know, here's the heads up." Well, here's the thing. Like the night manager loved me. Like I was always joking around and making her laugh, and I think I became one of her favorite people. But everybody else there was just really mean. And when I was working 2 jobs. So when I'm working 2 jobs and I'm tired, I just like lose it. Like I'm very nice to people. I know it's surprising. And then if I'm really tired or angry, like one day I just don't stop. Like instead of saying A, I go all the way out, and then I make a lot of enemies, right? And then I feel bad after the fact, but I can't control what I've already done. I mean, I can, but like when you're working 16, 17-hour days, you just lose it, you know?
I totally feel what you're saying, man. Like, look, I'm one of the nicest people you'll probably ever meet in your life, man. Right? Mm-hmm. But I have a temper, man. That you know, I have a temper, man. Believe me. Like, and it's not like immediate. Like, if you did something wrong, like I'm not gonna blow up or nothing. But if like just constant dumb crap keeps happening, like my patience is only gonna go so far.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just think it just had to do with me working all those long hours. Now I loved, like I remember every like week, because like one job I got paid weekly, the other one I got bi-weekly. So I was always getting a lot of money. It was amazing, right? No budgeting, anything. But I just was so angry at the world. And so like when somebody would tell me to do something, you know, let's say the way they wanted me to do it and it wasn't how I was told, I'd be like, screw off, this is that. And it backfired against me, but the first boss liked me, and she's like, well, here's the thing. They filed in like some paperwork to have you terminated. You want to finish out your shift and work tomorrow? We'll see if it clears. And she's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, here's the thing. I'm like, I quit. I'm going to Walmart. And I walked out. And then she started laughing. But I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Walmart. I'm like, here's the thing, too. And I'm going to become the Target CEO, okay? So remember me when I'm the Target CEO. And she's like, okay. I'm like, okay. I just walked out the front door. But, like, it's like, for me, it's like, you know, you say a bunch of, you know, screwed up stuff because you're tired. It's not like I'm just, you know, going out of my way to be a jerk to people, you know?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't ever go out of my way to be upset or anything. I mean, that's just too much energy, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, a part of it's I learned a long time ago, man. If you don't, 2 things. If you don't tell people how you feel about something, yeah, I mean, it's things don't get resolved, man. Like, I hate things that have no resolution to them. You know, like if you have a problem, I want us to either work it out or be adults enough to be like, okay, we can still be friends and disagree on this. You know what I mean? Like, I hate stuff that's like messy and muddled and I don't know, like.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Hey, what's up, Chef? Good morning. By the way, awesome.
Who's here? Oh, Chef. Oh, okay.
Way better than me. Clucky says, "Oh, I have seen your tempered. Sorry how I've all behaved today."
Oh, I've seen it too. It's great though. I like it because you become very passionate, right? Or like, but you can tell it in your face when something bothers you.
Well, that's what I think you guys have seen.
Yeah.
You guys see me like maybe upset and passionate, but I don't think you guys have really seen me pissed off.
Oh no, not like really pissed off, but yeah, you could tell. Like if I say something and I can tell you don't like it, I can tell it in your face the second I say it, and I'm like, okay, I just won't say that here, you know.
No. Well, that's the thing too. Is like, you know, I think I've told people like I generally, unless I'm smiling, I kind of have like the male equivalents of a resting bitch face. I just look like I'm upset, and I might not be, but. Yeah, I don't know.
I have a resting biatch face too, and it's very weird. I look like one of those like pugs that are always upset. So
yeah, take it
they're
from
always like, "Why are you so angry?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm not even angry. That's just my face. Why you hate it?" You know.
Well, and a lot of like I remember like years ago, my dad, you know, he was telling me he's like, He's like, yeah. He's like, maybe you should, go talk to somebody, or maybe like take some medication, like Zoloft or something, to kind of help with your temper. And I'm like, nah, Dad. I was like, there ain't nothing wrong with me, man. It's like, I'm fine. I was like, I don't wake up all upset. I don't walk around just upset. I was like, but Dad, there's a lot of dumb people in the world, and it gets frustrating dealing with them all the time. I was like, so, I'm not gonna take drugs to make me more calm or more passive. I was like, if somebody's doing something stupid, Dad, I was like, I'm gonna let them know.
The thing about all these medications,
let them know,
Yeah.
Now, maybe sometimes I sound a little more upset than I should, but hey,
Hey, we're all upset on the inside. I have to fake it sometimes.
I'm not violent or anything.
I hope not. You might just fly away to Minnesota with a baseball bat and beat me up if I say something, yeah?
No, dude. No. Believe me, I am not violent.
Okay, guys. If all of a sudden I end up missing, it was Hive, okay? You heard it right here, right now.
You're so funny.
I was like, you're funny, but are you? Grabbing the baseball bat secretly. He's like, okay, they can't see it. I have my third arm hidden somewhere. I was kidding.
And that's the thing too, is like, dude, I'm a real humble person, man. Like, I'll be
you are. You totally are.
Fun of myself and stuff like that. I notice you're like that too, BFAB. Like, you'll poke fun of yourself before anybody will. You know what I mean? And that's, to me, that's a good trait. You know what I mean? That's somebody that's humble, that doesn't have like a huge ego. I mean, I don't know. You might still have an ego, BFAB, but
if I had a huge ego, I would have a shirt that says, this is that. Like, if I was that way, I don't think I have a very low ego. Low ego? I just don't. I think I don't have an ego though. So. Like, even though sometimes I come off as cocky, I try not to be. I don't know. Maybe I have like a 1% ego. Out of 100, I'm like 1 out of 100 there.
I've always had a horrible ego. I've never had a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do. I guess it just depends what kind of mood I'm in, but most of the time I don't think I'm all that,
Yeah. I mean, around the 90-year-old ladies, I have a lot of confidence. I'm like, hey, girl. So if I go to nursing homes, I have so much confidence. I strut down the walkway. I'm like, hey, how's it going? And they're like, is he okay?
Is he okay?
They're like, you want my dentures? I'm like, no, thank you, but thanks for the offer.
You gotta be awesome to hang out with, man. I could see you'd be a good time to hang out with.
I think so sometimes. As long as I'm not tired. If I'm tired, if you try to talk to me, I'm like, what do you say?
Well,
say
I mean,
again.
If we hung out like every day, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'd see you doing that. But I mean, like, like when we have go to Brickworld or whatever. Oh, nice titanium.
Would you say this is an axe or a scythe?
That is a bone saw, I think, according to. Isn't that the name? No, I don't know.
If I had to pick one, I'd say scythe.
Okay.
If I had to pick one.
I think, isn't that Narcles, Jay?
Yeah, that's Knuckles from the
Dang it.
ATV.
I failed. Why did I say Narcles? Whatever. I'm Jamaican. Every time, if you fail, okay? Hive, you can say this too. Just say you're Jamaican. And then when you're around an actual Jamaican person, they'll be all triggered. They'll be like, what? You're Jamaican? So. Something goes wrong. You're trying to fix somebody's, like heater or something, and then they're like, oh, I can't get it fixed. And you're like, sorry, I'm Jamaican. And they're like, what? Really? Then you just walk out there and they're never going to bother you again. Problem solved.
Yeah, man. I've seen so much stuff, like, in the years I've been doing this. Because, you go in people's apartments and you just... Dude, you see stuff, man. Like, people put work orders in and then just forget about it. And then you walk in and there's, like, drugs laying on the table or other things that I really don't want to mention right now.
Oh, yeah. I totally know what you're talking about.
Mega weapon.
Nice. Hey, Leonard Bridge Bricks. Hello there.
Hello, my British
General Kenobi.
homie.
Hello there.
I've been trying to copy your accent. You know, it's not working yet. I have not picked up any ladies yet, but I'm working on it. So I just gotta record your voice more often, you know, and then just start playing it.
Yeah, just tape Greg talking and just mix it up.
Yeah, I just won't even like move my mouth. I'll be like, wait, does this guy like talk to people? What's it called? Oh shoot. Oh fuck. Frick, I can't remember the name of it. Like with telepathy or whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Wait, you mean like a mutant power?
Yeah. That was a joke. But then I
Telekinesis?
forgot the name of it. Yes, telekinesis. Yes. Okay. See, I failed. Here's the thing: the joke would have been funny if I don't remember the name of it, but I forgot the name of it. So.
I hate it when that happens.
I know, like that'd be like me on a comedy show, and I'd be like, "Wait, what was my line again?" Oh, this is awkward. Okay.
This is a cool little set, man. I like this. So, here's the other thing that Lego is doing that's really messing me up. They're making like a theme and a theme, you know, like so you got Star Wars, right? And then you got this like dual killer base set. And then what is the new one they got with Obi-Wan and Anakin?
Duel on Mustafar.
Right. So like now I feel like I got to get the duel on Mustafar, and just like how they had the promotional stuff like Battle of Hoth, Battle of Endor, like they keep making these, you know, these things. Like I really wanted to get the busts, the Darth Vader bust and that Sith Trooper bust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I ever have any time, okay, I will send you one for free. Because I have like a few bucks left.
Oh, you can send me one free, man. I'll buy it off you.
I'm serious. If I ever get time to go to the post office, because I always say that, I still owe like 50 people stuff. If I ever get time to go to the post office, which I will eventually get there, I'll just send it to you for free. Because I bought a bunch of them or whatever, and I mean they're just sitting there. So.
But hey, I'm feeling you, B Fab. I procrastinate so much, dude. Like I have to send because Greg's in the chat. I've got 2 poly bags that I need to send to him. I've just sent out so much stuff lately between Christmas and really Christmas, but
I'm just that type of person that's like has good intentions, and then you'll eventually get the thing, but it'll be a while. So as long as I remember, and once I go to the post office, if I ever say I'm going to the post office on your stream, remind me, and then be like, hey, Beef, I remember that. I'll just send it to you.
So also speaking of Greg at London Bridge Bricks, I made a video about this yesterday, but if nobody saw it, he sent me this awesome exclusive printed tile.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. Like, can you believe that? Wasn't that so awesome of him?
That is awesome.
You can't get these in America. Like, I think Gallagate was even saying, like, I don't know if it was Gallagate. Maybe it was, but saying that they live in the UK and they don't even have one of these. So that was so cool of Greg to send that to me.
If I'm not talking, remember, I'm stuffing my face, okay?
Oh, you're all good, man. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, it's silent. I gotta say something. I don't like awkward silence.
That sounds like me. I'm like, it's awkward. Somebody talk, okay?
I call them comfortable silences.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that sounds cool, yeah.
I mean, I guess unless it's literally an awkward silence. Like if somebody said something and everybody else is just quiet.
Oh, I mean, I do that all the time. Like, this is awkward silence. They're like, yeah, you just made it even worse now, B-Fab, okay? You didn't have to say that.
Yeah, sometimes, man, I'll say something, like, just so off the wall or whatever, and my wife, she's just standing there just looking at me like, what?
Yeah. She's like, what have I done?
Let's see. AB Fab Clipping says you look like a mutant. Just wanted to throw that out there. Hopefully a
Okay.
good looking mutant like Wolverine or Cyclops or somebody.
I mean, I'm cool with looking like Wolverine. I just gotta look a little more homeless than I do now, and I'm good.
Unless she's like talking about like mutants from like that movie Time Machine or something. But anyways, all right, so Greg says, Brick Hive, I'm not getting that before Wednesday. Yeah. Sorry about that, Greg. But you're totally gonna get it. You're totally gonna get it. Believe me. Like I've been pretty good about sending stuff out. It's just I've sent a lot of stuff out lately, and I've been pretty busy. What do you get? Oh, is that
General Hux. I forgot that I had this fig.
I don't think I have General Hux.
Because someone gave me Kylo Ren Shuttle, the first one, but it was missing like 20 pieces. So I just dismantled
That's
it.
a horrible friend. If they give you stuff and it's missing pieces, you gotta get
It
rid
was
of
for
it.
free.
I know. That's the point,
Plus-
sir.
Plus a lot of other things. So,
Man, I'll fix a free Lego.
You gotta call them out. They'll be like, "Hey, there's missing pieces. Okay, you gotta get the missing pieces too." And they're like, "Ah, shoot, why did I offer to give this?"
Someone said, that video is so cool. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, Greg. No problem. I think it might be the shortest video ever made. I think it was barely 3 minutes, I think. I'm not used to making really, really short videos. Clucking says, wait, Greg is our new UK hookup. Yeah.
Greg, if you're ever interested in hooking up, I guess,
Student Miller, good morning. Thank you for swinging by. How are you today? I am good. Oh, titanium.
I got this from the same friend.
Yeah, dude. What's up with that? You better.
And the set was pretty much complete too.
Because man, if I'm around you, dude, I'm taking that. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. All right, let's see what else. Okay, yeah. So I said good morning to Student Miller. Collecting Brick says morning, evening, night, Greg. Yeah, man. It's so hard to tell sometimes. I guess over there he's 5 hours ahead, so it must be about 4 o'clock there. Yeah, he's 5 hours ahead of me, so it's gonna be 4. Yes, that was me, as I don't go to London very much at all. Yes, I thought it was you, Gallagher. Lennon says, Brick Hive, at the weekend, the first person to walk through the door in the morning when the store opens receives that tile. I'm so happy you like it. Dude, I love it. I love it, Greg. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it yet. I'll probably put it on a block or brick or something and then just have it sitting on the shelf. I'm not sure yet. So let's see here.
Get it tattooed on your back, just get it, that'd be beautiful. So
yeah. Well, I already have about 14 tattoos, so
I know. I was thinking of getting a tattoo of my mother's face on my back so it would scare away everybody,
Titanium, I have that one and the red one. Yeah.
I think this is called the Jay Shows Off Every Minifig He Has show. It's a brand new show coming to TLC.
Student Miller says, I was just watching your video on Batman Riddler heist. Well, thank you, student. I appreciate that. That was a good set.
I was watching a video where you were dancing, Hive. I remember that. That was a great video.
Wait, was I dancing in the video?
Oh, all the time. It was a beautiful video.
I was like, I mean, it's possible. I can't dance good, but sometimes I'll shake my butt.
I understand what you do. You gotta shake it off,
But student, yeah, that was an awesome set because I'm sure I said it in the video, but it comes with that bat wing, which is right there. The helicopter and the Gotham cop car, which I think is a good cop car.
I agree. That is a very beautiful cop car.
It's weird because it kind of sits. It's kind of thin, but Commissioner Gordon's in there. You can get him in there. So let's see here. You got your stuff. Good job, E. Wait. What stuff? Sorry, Chef. I'm drawing a blank, man. My memory's so bad sometimes.
Do you send Chef anything? I think that's what he's maybe talking about. Maybe.
The what?
Did you end up sending him something? Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah. I sold him. I sold him my one of my Christmas trees. And I put some extra stuff. I think I put a couple extra poly bags or something in there. I don't know. I can't remember if I said anything else.
That's probably what he's talking about. Most likely.
He got that a while ago, I thought. I don't know. Maybe he'll tell me. I'm not sure. Agents Mock, good morning.
Hello, y'all.
Oh my goodness, man. I feel privileged right now. I'm not even joking.
I felt privileged, and then they stopped making videos, and I was all sad. So
no, look, Agents of Mock. He was one of those first Lego YouTubers, AFalls, that I started watching, like him and Hoosier, like Jane Bricks. So like, even though I've already met him in another stream, it's still like seeing like a celebrity. You know what I mean? Like in my chat. So,
yeah,
it's really awesome. So thank you.
Agents of Mock, I'm coming for your title. I know you have more subs than me. You guys better watch your back. I know.
Well, we found, you know what's weird is after I started watching a lot of YouTubers and stuff, then I saw you. And I think the first time I saw you was that one video collaboration thing you did with Rye, right? The one we talked about before.
Oh yeah. That one.
But so when you started like acknowledging me, it was also like the same thing. I was like, holy crap, dude. Like what? Like, I'm not that cool. What are you talking to me for?
Here's the thing, Hive, and this is me being a stuck up too. You are one of the coolest people I've met in the Lego community.
Oh, thanks, man. I don't agree with that, but I appreciate the compliment.
I agree, because here's why. If I don't think you're cool, you won't see me. So, there's a lot of people that are always live, and I'm like, Hive or Billy Bob, the homeless man. And who do I choose? You. So,
I appreciate you. I'm above the Billy Bob homeless man. So let's see here. What's going on? Collecting says she watched that show. Are you talking about the Titanium minifigure show?
It only lasted one season, and then it was canceled.
I watched that show too, Titanium.
I'd be that troll that always would leave negative comments on their Facebook page and be like, "Hey Jay, so I saw that minifig before. Why you go get
again?"
That
arm print.
Yeah, only came in one set. I think.
Sorry,
that is from me and the daughter.
Tell him that before you put it back in the box. Gallagher says, "Are you going to Bama as well, Troy?" Troy says, "I am not going to Bama. I wish I could. I have a very local Lego con to go to the same weekend." Yeah, I wanted to go too. I almost was able to, and it was going to work out great because my mom lives in Pensacola, so I was going to go down and see her as well because Pensacola is right next to Alabama. But my boss is taking time off the exact same time, so hey, that is awesome.
That's me without my makeup. Every time I wake up in the morning, I'm like,
oh!
And thank you, Greg, for the nice comment. I try to hang out with everybody because we're all equal here. So
yeah, man. That's part of the reason why I wanted my name to have Hive in it, man, because just supporting everybody and unity. That thing was crazy.
Plus, I met so many great people. London Bridge Bricks is also cool. Greg is amazing. Paul, I haven't really talked to him much, but I think I saw his face last stream. London Bridge Bricks did, I think.
Yeah, Paul. He's usually kind of in the shadows.
He's lurking in them shadows.
So let's see. Troy says, "Thanks for supporting the channel, man. I'm just a regular guy." I know, and I start getting used to everybody. You know what I mean? Like interacting and stuff like that. So it gets a little easier. But I don't see you as much, Troy, as everybody else. So it's still kind of fresh in my mind. Because you got to understand, man. Like your videos, not just your videos, there were others, but you were one of the ones that made me want to start making a city. I mean, I was so blown away by your city. It was just crazy. Titanium, I think I'm going to just kind of leave you up here for a minute.
Yeah. Here's Knuckle.
Because my fingers are getting tired. It's like keep switching it back and forth. Let's see. What's Greg saying? Hey, BFAB, I really respect you hang out with the big two YouTubers and the smaller ones too. Yes, Greg. Yes. I agree. That is very cool that BFAB is humble enough to, he can hang out with the big guys, big guns, and he's still humble enough to come down here, hang out with us as well.
We are all equal, guys. We are all equal.
I know, man. I know, but it's still really cool. Dude, that's a thick snake, man.
That's what happens when you eat
Skeletor.
McDonald's too much. You end up looking like that. So.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that one was thick. Jump in the trunk. Oh, wow. You know what's funny is the Grinch song is on right now, too.
Ooh.
Look at all these villains. So, yeah, Greg said, yeah, Paul was there for a bit, then his broadband died on him. Wow. Man, I say Ninjago got some crazy minifigs, man.
Agreed, yeah.
I have a bunch of them, and I don't know what their names are or anything, because I don't really know anything about Ninjago.
Is that Mesmo?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the second one I bought because the first one got all worn on the teeth.
Okay. What were you doing? Were you like nibbling on his teeth or something? How does the teeth?
I don't know. I think it was from the spinner pack, so I was using that a lot, spinning him. So.
Excuses, Jay. Guys, Jay was actually biting on the teeth of his minifig. So.
Hey guys, I gotta go fill my coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay, I will save the stream. Well, Jay is showcasing his Ninjago minifigs. Okay, I will be singing a song about love and heartbreak. See ya, Galligade. Agent Samak, I know you're still here, and I'm going to say something. We need more content, okay? I know you want to make some more content. I can tell. I just know it, okay? That is Samukai opening his mouth. Yep. He's hungry. That's what happens when you don't feed a Samukai for a couple days.
I ordered a bunch of skeletons. Bonsai. It's got a helmet on. So.
Oh, dang it, you're right.
Yeah, I ordered a bunch of skeleton figs. I ordered a few of these guys.
Ooh, okay. Now that's crazy. Missing his jingle bells, right? Okay.
Yeah, some of them don't have any headgear, but some of them do.
Yay! Finally, crazy. Wasn't he like the lightning skeleton or something?
Yeah.
See, I need to catch up on my Ninjago. That being said, that season 12 trailer was amazing.
There was no season 12 trailer.
Oh yeah, there is. Have you not seen it?
Nope.
Shoot, where do I send that to you?
I'll look.
Oh, you'll see it.
What? Why do I have a feeling there won't be though?
Go to here. Let's see. Or okay, I mean it's 30 seconds, so teaser trailer, I guess that's the same thing.
Yeah, I can just look at Lego and see if it's
go on Instagram, go to here. Is that the account here? Let me get it for you. Because I watched it yesterday without audio, but it was there.
Dude, this Mariah Carey song is on again. I've only been streaming for an hour.
People, don't call me. I mean, yeah. See.
Alexa, stop playing this song.
Oh no, my audio's so low now. One sec, guys. I'll be back.
All right. Let me go back up in the chat here real quick. Let's Let's see what's going on. Have fun. Okay, guys, I've got to head out again. Presents dropping off and stuff like that. All right, bye, Galgade. Thank you for joining us. See, Twix, is anyone else planning to go to Brick World Chicago next year? Yes. I'm going to be there. I'm pretty sure Titanium's going to be there. I'm also pretty sure BFAB's going to be there. So that's 3 of us. I'm not 100% sure about anybody else, but I'm definitely going. Titanium's going to be there, and BFAB. Hey, BFAB, you going?
I am back.
I can't remember. Were you going to Brick
Am
World?
I going to? Yes, I believe so. Yes, I should be there. We'll see.
Cool. Yeah, man. Like,
Also, Jay, did you see what I was talking about?
No.
Sorry,
I
I wasn't
looked
trying
it
to
up.
cut you off. I was just
Oh, you're
there was
fine.
a trailer. Let's see here. I gotta send it to Jay. So. Okay, keep going, young Padawans.
no, just let's see. Troy from Agents Mock says would love to meet any of you guys. Yeah, same here, man. Look, something that's really crazy is, so I've been doing the YouTube thing now for about 7 months. So when I got to Brick Fair, Virginia, this last time, I had kind of known everybody in a way, but I didn't really know everybody yet. I hadn't really been streaming, or I've been in the chat rooms, but I just didn't know anybody yet. So I saw a couple people that I thought I would know who they were, but I don't know. I was just too shy, but now I can't wait to go and see any of you. It's a totally different experience now, because every time I've gone to any of the Brick Fairs or Brick Fest or anything like that, I'm by myself. You know what I mean? So I have fun and I have a good time, but it'd be cool to have a friend like with you, or to share the experience or whatever. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot different now. That's like crazy.
Jay, I just realized I lied to you. That was an ad. Never mind.
Okay.
But it looked like a legit,
Yeah,
thing.
I think it was like a product animation or something.
Yeah. My mistake. I thought that was actually what's it called? A trailer. Oops.
No, it's all good.
Don't worry, guys. I don't spread fake news still. Okay.
Hey, Brick Studio. Hi. When's the Chicago show kicking off? Oh, I want to say it's like June, July.
Yeah, it's like mid-June.
20th, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
I think that's the
17th
first
through 20th
public day.
or 16th or whatever. If I'm there, I'm throwing a lit party, guys. If not, then you will never see me again. I'll fake my death.
No, I hear you, man. I look forward to that. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, Greg, that'd be awesome. If you can come out and Greg, I will say, if you ever come to America, try and come when one of the brick shows are going on. It doesn't even matter. I don't think which one. And we'll go. Preferably, it'd probably be easier, since your brother lives in Boston, to do one on the East Coast, or at least close to the East Coast. Philly, Virginia, Maryland, like even Chicago, wouldn't be bad. Because I'm pretty sure we could drive to Chicago and I'm going to really give a wild guess here, because it takes us about 14 hours to get to northern Michigan. So I don't know, if my wife's driving, maybe 12. I don't know, it's hard to say, dude. But so Chicago shouldn't be too far off from that. What about you, collecting? Are you? Oh, that's right, Chef. You're going to Chicago too. Yes, I forgot about that.
If you guys see a homeless man asking you for money and Lego, that's me. So.
Can you spare some Lego, please?
Yes, that's exactly what.
Got a couple some pieces in it.
And then if somebody says no, I'll just have to mug them for their Lego sets and take off running. If you got mugged, it was probably me too. No, I was kidding. Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Always crazy news going on in Baltimore, let me tell you.
Yep, that is true. I could never live there. I'd be scared. But hey, you know what? Some people just gotta live where they gotta live, right?
Well, the thing is I don't live like right in Baltimore. I live in Baltimore County, but I live roughly about 20 minutes away from Baltimore, depending on traffic. But even the area I live in isn't the safest. It's not the safest area to live in. It's not bad or nothing, but yeah, I never realized how bad Baltimore was until I moved up here, man. You know.
Yeah,
But
I didn't realize how bad. I thought I lived in a really bad place, and then I went to Baltimore. I'm like, yep, okay, I can't complain anymore.
But if you go by per capita, we actually put Chicago to shame, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's not good.
I was just always looking over my shoulder, and I was really uncomfortable. And as being, black and white, I felt like a lot of people still viewed me as white, right? And this might sound a little, sketchy, but to be honest, I feel like I didn't feel as safe there, just because of the area I was in, And I've had people in Baltimore scream like, "Hey, white boy," or whatever. And then you get a little scared because, I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable there. And I'm like, oh, they're gonna hurt me. And I was a kid, And this is coming as somebody that's black and white, right? So I mean, I feel like I could say that,
Well, actually, I've known a lot of mixed friends. You know what I mean? And it seems they get more crap than any of us, man, because you can kind of get both sides of people giving you crap. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. You totally
and
do.
Of course, not all the time, not with everybody. I mean, it's not, but yeah, I've definitely heard a lot of my friends say that. But yeah, and it's crazy because Baltimore is it's a great city, dude. It's really awesome. Like if you go downtown and go to the harbor, and there's we have an awesome aquarium.
I've been to the harbor. Yep, I've been there.
I mean, it's a good time, man. It's a lot of fun. It's the Baltimore Comic Convention is huge. It's like the third or fourth biggest in the States. So I mean, it's a lot of fun, man. But yeah, you got to watch where you go and stuff like that.
So the harbor is near like a Whole Foods. I'm pretty sure, but I know that I'm pretty sure we went there after going to Whole Foods. I'm pretty sure. So I think that was one of our good memories because some guy was harassing my grandma. So I think, yeah.
The one great thing about where I live, though, is I have 2 Lego stores basically within half an hour. So
okay. I might have to flex Hive. I have one that's like 15 minutes away from me. Not to flex.
So let's see. Collecting says I will go to Chicago after I get my restraining order from you. I don't know. Greg, I don't know if you heard us earlier, but it starts in June something. So let's see. Troy says it was like that for me the first time I went to Brick LA. It was really tough to break out of your shell and just go talk to random people. If you can, it's worth it. That's how I met Justice Brick's Galaxy. Yeah, no, it's totally worth it. I don't know. It's like I said, a lot of it just has to do with, I don't know. I never feel like I'm like cool enough. You know what I mean? I know that's a ridiculous thing to say, but it's kind of like when I do these live streams, there's always like a handful of people I'd love to have in the live stream, and I want to just send them invites, but I don't want them to feel like they're obligated or like, I don't know. And I don't know. I just don't feel like my channel is so awesome. Like I'm going to send out invites and you guys are like, oh yeah.
If you send me any invite, as long as I don't have work, I will show up. So
well, that's what I always tell everybody. Like if you want to jump in, like tell me and I'll send you one immediately. I don't know. And again, maybe over time, it'd be different. I'll change.
I guess the good thing too now is that now that I have a new pair of headphones, like last stream, I literally was in a live stream for like 2 hours while working, and it was great. So yeah, I like talking to people.
Collecting BFAB says you're an inside out Oreo cookie.
That is true. It's true though. So it's sad to admit it, but it's true.
Oh, all right. Let's see. see if I can finish this.
But yeah, Hive, your streams are worth waking up early for, just so you know. Everyone who's listening, they can agree to. So
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
like usually sorry.
No, I was just saying I try to make them interesting. I don't know. I was actually thinking about having one day where I'm not even building anything. I'm just literally just sitting here, like just paying attention to the chat and talking to you guys.
Yeah. I'd say like for like your streams are so good. Like even my own co-host, I fall asleep on his streams. I fell asleep on his last 2 streams. No offense, Eric, I love you, but still, like clearly, I wasn't entertained, so I fell asleep. So,
Nah, these things happen, man. I'm sure you were tired.
I mean, that's what I like to tell. That's what I told him. He doesn't know I was this bored. Just getting around. But I've never fallen asleep on any of your streams, so clearly that's a good sign.
Yeah, that is a good sign. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, and kind of one of the things I don't know. I mean, look, I like to talk. I like to debate. I like to listen to people. I like to hear other people's opinions on things. Like I'm one of those people. I like listening to like a lot of talk radio and like even stuff that I don't like, or if I have a difference of opinion on. I always like hearing what people think about stuff. So I wasn't sure if my streams would kind of go in that direction sometimes because I'm not shy. I won't back away from conversation unless it's going to be something that I don't want to purposely hurt anybody's feelings about or anything like that, But yeah, like I'm always up for a good conversation. And even when I get passionate, like you're saying earlier, you guys see me upset. Even when I get passionate about stuff, believe me, like I don't ever take anything like that personally at all. I mean, you have to be able to debate and disagree with people to function in life,
Oh yeah,
All
for sure. But we see the
This
fire in your
piece-
eyes when you get passionate,
Right? Oh yeah, you can see that fire burning. What is that, Jay?
It's like the bottom part to a cannon piece, and it just broke when I removed
Oh
the
my
cannon.
goodness. You know why it's the color? That's why it's breaking,
Yeah.
because
Fortunately, I had more.
the brownish color pieces, like I took apart so many sets when I was moving, and it sucks without a lot of older sets, their brown pieces break, and it hurt. Like the portal to Atlantis, a bunch of brown pieces broke in half. A Ninjago set, I think it was Destiny's Bounty, the brown pieces broke, so yeah.
Clucky says I will jump into your later streams when BFAB is working. One day, I really want both of you guys to be on the stream. I
might end up crying.
I know it feels like there'd be like some type of battle, but I think you guys would be able to control yourselves a little bit. What the heck is that? Titanium?
It's an Nindroid turret.
Nice.
And what you can do is you can... Hold on, I have to collapse it. You can do this, and then these are weapons.
I heard somebody say ew. Why did somebody think ew to me again? I mean, I'm used to it.
I don't know. I think that's my family having a discussion.
Hey, tell
Outside
them
my
that I'm
door.
not that disgusting.
So Troy says Julian sends me an invite every time. Sometimes I join, sometimes I don't. I won't worry about it. Yeah, him and Hoosier are pretty regular about sending invites. There was a few weeks ago, like I just the thing about Julian's streams is, and I've mentioned this before, generally his streams are in a time frame that's difficult for me. Because the worst time for me to try and be online or anything like that is like basically from like 6 to 9. I don't know. It's usually when I'm doing stuff, cooking dinner, eating dinner, getting stuff ready for the next day or whatever. So there was one time a few weeks ago, like he sent me multiple invites over the course of like a week, and I was too busy to get on there. And finally I got on, and I think he was joking around, but he was like saying something like he was worried, like I didn't like him or something. And I was like, no, man, just busy. Plus, I stream a lot. Like obviously I have my Sunday morning shows, but then I'll have like these random Hive streams throughout the week, and then once or twice or whatever, Greg and I will have ours, and then I'm on other people's. So like sometimes, man, I'm just like I've already
Yes,
Like,
you are the king of
too much,
screaming.
man. Like I gotta go spend some time with my wife. You know what I mean? Like I can't just stay online all the time.
I mean, that's why I get rid of my wife. I threw her in a trash can and left her there, so.
Well, sacrifices, BFAB, sacrifices.
Yeah, and she's like, "Why are you throwing me in the trash can?" I'm like, "I'm sorry. You're too much of a hindrance." So. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her after that. We'll see.
Probably nothing good.
Yeah, we're assuming that. I mean, I think he's like, okay, I'm just gonna fall asleep in this trash can for a couple hours and come get me when you want. And by the time the trash was already taken out. So. And that's how my non-existent wife went missing.
Man, I tell you, my wife and I, we had a great wedding. I didn't think I was gonna I don't want to say this. I don't want it to sound the wrong way. You know what I mean? Because it was my wedding, but I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it the way I did, because I generally don't like being at social gatherings, or at least not for any kind of length of time, because. As I've said, like if you engage me in conversation, I'll talk. Sometimes I talk too much, I won't stop. But generally, around a bunch of people, I'm pretty quiet. But yeah, it was a good time, man. Like we had a lot of fun. It was really fun.
Me too. I'm very quiet, if you can't tell.
So let me tell you how else cool my wife is, man. So she likes Star Wars. She's a nerd, but she's not as deep into it like as I am. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So on our wedding, and this was her idea. Like I didn't even think about it, man. Our wedding cake was Star Wars themed. Like it had like a Death Star on it and like X-Wings. It was awesome. I'll have to do a video one day or something, or get the picture out and show everybody.
Do it.
It was so cool.
I believe you.
Good times. Hey, Solar Brick Builder, you're back.
Back streets, back. All right.
Greg says, I'm thinking of starting a new series of live streams on my own and with guests for Thursday nights here in the UK.
That's a great idea. Just remember to invite me to all of them, okay?
Do it, Greg. Do it.
Just do it.
So Thursday, what do you say, Thursday nights? So Thursday nights, depending on the time, I guess, yeah. Depending on the time, I might have to watch them later. I don't know.
So, Jay, I see you showing something. I'm going to throw a rock at it, okay?
Do it.
I was supposed to break. I threw my virtual rock at it, so.
Well, I moved it, so it missed.
Ah, shoot. I guess I'll have to throw it at Jay then. Sorry, Jay. You made it miss the set, so I'm going to have to hit you with the rock now. People think I'm probably not all there. They're like, what is he doing? Somebody joins, they're like, who's this BFAB guy? He's a little weird.
Who is this BFAB?
They're like, clearly somebody needs to send him to a mental facility again. I'm like, good point, good point.
You're like, what? You ain't heard about your brother from another brick?
He's the crazy mental guy that shows up to all the streams. He might be normal for a second, but then he just goes crazy.
So I got some chores to do today. I got some videos to make today.
I've been saying the same thing, and guess what? I'm still laying in unpacked boxes, and I still haven't made videos. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to make a new video. I've been scripting a video for like the last week and a half, and, nothing's getting done. So
You've been putting out quite a few, BFAB.
So when there's new stuff, but like, let's say before like 2 days ago, I hadn't put out a video in like 10 days. And I feel like I usually at least put out like one video a week, but like, 10 days for me was kind of a long time. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there just hasn't been like more news and stuff. And I mean, we're gonna see stuff like, I don't know, like in February, there's gonna be a lot of news because that's when we start seeing like Somerset names and if they used to have, I mean, when they used to have Comic-Con, that's when we start seeing other stuff too for the summer, right?
Yeah.
But it's like currently, as of right now, like there's really nothing like that's gonna get revealed. Now, Ryan did talk about a rumored Jack Skellington house. I could see that getting revealed soon. But yeah, I don't know.
That'd be pretty wild.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of Comic-Con, Donna Lee had entered me and her into the random lottery for the San Diego Comic-Con.
Okay.
And it's crazy because like the first wave is like different people get picked, and then after that, then they go through those people and then pick. Like it's wild, man. So we sat there for like I don't know, like an hour and a half or so, like just waiting to see if we got picked, and we didn't. But
Aww.
that's all right, man. I mean, it's tough to get into San Diego Comic-Con. It's not an easy one to get into.
You gotta like know people, like have connections, you know. Too.
Well,
Like, I mean, that can help.
If you've already been there, then you're automatically put first in line for the next year.
Yeah.
So
I just need connections. I just need to talk to somebody famous. I wonder if they'd hook Akon up with some tickets.
I don't know. I mean, because I've met quite a few famous people in my life, whether it's movies, music, or in like the comic industry.
Yeah.
I met Jim Lee like years ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man, it was really cool. This was a long time ago. This was when I was like 16.
Okay.
So he used to have a comic when he first started in Image Comics. He had a comic called Wildcat, and I got the second issue signed by him. And then at this last Baltimore Comic Convention, I didn't get to make this. It was like the first one I didn't go to in like 5-6 years. But he was going to be there, and my wife, she collects Funko Pops like way more than I do. But she's very like finicky and picky about the ones she likes. But she loves all the Wonder Woman ones. So Jim Lee, they did these Wonder Woman Funko Pop based off one of Jim Lee's comic books.
Okay.
So I was going to actually get it signed for her, but we didn't go. But yeah, it's really weird. I don't know how, but I've met like a lot of famous people in my life, man. Most of them were down in Key West. Like I met Madonna, I met Hulk Hogan, Danny Glover, I met Sandra Bullock. I can't remember if it was Salt or Pepper. I met one of them, and they were with one of the guys from Rex and Effects. Yeah, I met the lady. What's her name? I think her name is Joan Osborne. She did like "What If God Was One of Us." She did that song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I met a lot of people, dude. It's weird. Sweet.
Benamari Shrine. First 2012 set I ever owned.
That's a cool.
That was the first that I ever considered taking. No, I'm just kidding. So I feel like I haven't really met a lot of like famous people. So I've seen famous people like Lance Stewart, who's like a YouTuber. Rick Santorum, I've got to hang around him, quote unquote. Like he's a presidential candidate or whatever. He came to our school when I was a kid. But I think that's like the only people that I've like got to hang close with. But like my uncle, when I say like Akon or whatever, like, you know, my uncle was signed under Akon. So I'm like, hey, maybe Akon could hook us up, you know? So hook me up. It's all about who you know. Because if I hit up my uncle like and say, hey, I want to hang out with this celebrity, hypothetically, I'm pretty sure he could get me, you know, to hang out with most of them just because he's in the music industry and he knows so much of them, you know?
I just remember not every time, but most of the ones, when I'd meet them, there were some things that would stick out to me that would maybe, that I remember, you know what I mean? Like Sandra Bullock, dude, she is tiny.
Yeah.
Like she's tiny. Like she's way smaller than I ever thought. Like I remember when I met her, like I remember her looking like she was so small, dude. It was crazy. When I met Hulk Hogan, like I knew Hulk Hogan was big. He's a wrestler, but like I didn't comprehend just how big the dude was, like tall wise. Like I remember looking up to him, like, and when I shook his hand, I remember how big his hand was and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, man. I remember when I met Kelly. Well, I didn't really meet Kelly McGillis. I just kind of saw her at the restaurant down there. But she was not a pleasant looking woman, man. She did not look. No, and I don't mean like her looks. I just mean like her demeanor. She did not look very nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying she was hideous. I'm like, hey, you could say that. It's 2019,
No, she wasn't really good looking either at the time that far. But,
Yeah.
looked,
I
like,
would say that if you're a celebrity, why wouldn't you get plastic surgery?
Joan Osborne, the God song, right? So I met her. Dang, that thing is awesome, Jay.
Battle for Ninjago City.
Yeah, I'm gonna rob you. I know where you live. I mean, that sounds a little creepy, but I'll find it.
So yeah, I worked at the Hard Rock Cafe, and when they had their grand opening, Joan Osborne, they were one of the bands that performed. And my buddy, he was what is it? Not a bar back. The person that cleans up all the silverware and stuff after you're done eating at a restaurant. A busboy. He was a busboy there. So they had the GM of that Hard Rock. They had him be like all the musicians that were there. They had him be like their gopher. So like when they would want anything, they would tell my buddy, and he would go get it for them. Which ironically, my other friend had a same type of gig in Key West when the reggae band Inner Circle came. Like when they came, he was their gopher, and like he showed me like this list they gave him of like all this different stuff. Like most of it was just random food, but he's like, where do I find this? I'm like, I don't know.
No, Inner Circle's cool. I like one of their songs.
Yeah, they're really cool dudes. They're nice. But so Joan Osborne, her bandmates wanted my buddy to find the cocaine. And he's like, I don't know where to get that. But I always thought that was pretty crazy, man. I'm like, yeah, I guess it makes sense.
It's always cool meeting famous people.
Yeah. Let me go back up here and see what's going on. Yes, that is a great idea, Greg, about your live stream. I agree. So let's see. Brick Hive and I have Transatlantic. Paul and I have Double Bubble. He says, on my own, I'm thinking of calling the stream London Bridge Bricks Lego Live Build. LBBLLB. That's awesome, Greg. It's the LBBLLB. Be all you can be.
Okay, I really need to just rebuild this set at some point. It is so
cool.
Dusty.
There was so many.
When I take it from you, Jay, you don't have to worry about rebuilding it. So I got you.
There are so many areas in here that collect dust.
Yeah, I gotta do a good dusting on my city, man. And stuff.
It's not even funny at this point. There's just so much.
Poor Jay. He doesn't know he's about to be robbed.
Greg, I think Thursday night just fine. As far as I know, throughout the week it's pretty open. I know Monday night, Julian and Brick Blaze, they do something, but I think they're doing it on Twitch now. But other than that, and then Friday nights, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm almost thinking about doing it on Friday nights now.
Don't fall for collecting traps.
What?
Oh, you know how Collecting was the one that said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said don't fall for her traps.
It's okay, man. It's okay. But I don't know. Again, I'm spreading myself thin. You know what I mean? Because the other thing too is when I do live streams, it pulls me away from making normal videos as well. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Dragon.
Dude, I don't have that in the city. That's cool looking.
Yeah. It was this and a two-headed dragon that were in the set.
So let's go back to the chat. Hold on. Yep, this is name. Cheers. Yep. Yep. So Troy says I would go with Egregious Greg's Lego stream has a ring to it. Solo Brick Builder says I finally started watching The Mandalorian now. Good. You should. Don't spoil anything in the stream. Everybody's seen it yet. We're gonna give everybody another probably. All right, I don't know how much time we're gonna give everybody, but we're gonna give everybody time to watch it. So that's cool. Everyone in the stream is welcome. Agent Mike, please do feel free to pop by and check out our channel. You're right. The Greg name does have a ring to it. I can't even say that word. I'm so bad. All right. Cool beans. Caught up on chat.
So
I was, responding to all my Tinder matches, So I use this. I think I maybe mentioned this on the stream. Maybe I didn't. There's this old guy at work that said he could get more ladies than me, and I'm like, okay. So I decided to make him an account, and guess who got more ladies than me? He did. So I've been responding to all his messages. Oh, it's funny. He's like, he literally even had food stains on his shirts. And guess what? This guy. Okay, that being said, my photo was just a black photo, just like but. He still got more matches than me, and I was triggered,
Dude, I was always horrible at dating, man.
My longest relationship was 2 weeks.
I've never been like a player,
Yeah.
I've never been like that. Hold on, Jay.
So back in 2011, 2012, Ninjago had the spinners with the trading cards. And every once in a while, Lego will have like a sticker that goes on a tile to symbolize one of those trading cards. And that's this. Goes in there.
So Titanium Mock says that reminds me of Magisto's Magical Workshop. Very similar design.
I have no idea what that is, but okay.
I don't either, but it sounds cool. Collecting says everyone swipes left for DFAB. Have you two ever said anything nice to each other?
I have. I said, don't cry. Don't worry. You're not that scary looking. I think that's the nicest thing I said to her.
You two crack me up, man.
But for me, I think my longest relationship was 2.5 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And, the girl's kind of crazy. She told me I was dating her, so I'm like, okay. So I was in a mental facility, so it was kind of great, though.
Well, I guess if you're going to be in one, having a girlfriend would probably help out a little, huh?
I mean, it gives you, this kind of, you're kind of looked up on, when you have one. Did you know BFAB had a girlfriend? So, I mean, both of my girlfriends were both in mental facilities. So, I mean, it was kind of cool, though. But holy crap, I didn't realize how I dreaded dating. It was just dreadful for me. They're like, you were so fun, and then we dated you, and then you just became boring. I'm like, yeah, it's awkward for me.
Now, if I was growing up in today's age instead of back when I grew up, I probably would have been a lot better off with dating, because part of the reason was I was a skater growing up, and I was into comic books and stuff like that. So I didn't know what the hell to talk to about with girls. I just didn't know what to talk to them about. But nowadays, everybody likes everything, you know what I mean? So there'd be plenty of girls I could go talk to about comics or animation or whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, back then, man, I'm like, So, and plus, I just never had a lot of confidence. I mean, I did, but didn't. So generally, if I was ever dating any girl, it was because she made it very clear that she was into me. And then once I knew that, I was like, oh, okay.
I feel I kind of like confidence too, but it's all about me getting nervous, and it's kind of sad to admit it, but as a 20-year-old adult, if a female is attractive, I get so nervous, I start shaking. Yeah.
Because, and look, I've always said that, and this might sound crazy, but I've always said that being a really good-looking person, very attractive, that's probably got to suck, man. because I think especially if you're a female, because I think just a lot of people would just kiss your ass all the time, or just lie to you, or just do stuff you wanted. You know what I mean? Just because you're hot, or they think whatever. But I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of like if you had a lot of money. If you're rich. I feel like if you're rich, it's hard to trust almost anybody. You know what I mean?
If you're rich, you have such great advantages in life because you can do whatever you want. You can basically buy your friends, and if you're unattractive, you can get plastic surgery. So you got the if you have money, you're set.
Well, I guess that is a bright way of looking at it.
I mean, that's how I kind of look at it. And what was I saying? I had this really good point. So I think really unattractive female. So I can talk to any female, attractive or unattractive, after a while, right? If it'll take a long time for me to feel comfortable with them. But if you're unattractive, or what I deem unattractive, beauty is an eye of the beholder, whatever, right? I can talk to you, and people will think that I've had unattractive females come up to me and be like, "Do you like me?" Because you talk to me all the time, and you're just joking around and doing this and doing that. I'm like, bad news. That means I don't like you, you know? But there's also females that are attractive that some of them I just feel comfortable with immediately. It's very rare though, but I'll feel comfortable with them and then I can talk to them like a normal person. Right. But if an attractive female starts talking to me, I usually get extremely nervous. And then I start freaking out, and then I start shaking, and they can tell I'm shaking, and then they start to engage in more conversation, and then it gets even more awkward, and then I just start chewing on Mentos and cinnamon sticks and cinnamon flavored toothpicks, and that usually calms me down. So yeah, that's kind of how I can deal with talking to attractive women if I'm working, because it's Mentos and cinnamon toothpicks, and that usually calms me down. So.
Yeah, I will say something had changed after I had gotten divorced.
Yeah.
I almost just didn't care. I just stopped caring. I just didn't even care anymore. I didn't even try. And even a hot woman or whatever, it didn't even matter, dude. I just had no interest. I was like, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And when I started doing that, then more of them started coming to me. I was like, what?
Yeah. I mean, I realize if you reject females, they tend to want you more. There's a really attractive female I rejected. I know it's surprising. Literally, I got messages why didn't you like me? And I'm like, because I don't. And I'm pretty sure I was the first person that ever said no to her. Because a lot of guys thought she was gorgeous. So when I told the guys out there, you're stupid. Have you not seen how pretty she was? And I'm like, I didn't find her ugly. I didn't find her pretty either. But all the guys were angry at me. And then years later, I got a bunch of messages saying why didn't you like me? And I'm like, oh, do I really have to explain this? You know, I just don't.
Hey.
You know.
So that Magisto's magical workshop that my agent was talking about, Troy was talking about a little bit ago. He says that's from '92 for all you youngins. Yeah, I'm not a youngin'. I can probably see that, but yeah, that was during my dark ages, so I wouldn't have no idea what the heck that was. So one of the nice things collecting has said is she says that I have told BFAB he wasn't that ugly.
He totally did one time. I was being mean to her, then she's like, "You're not that ugly," and I'm like, "Thanks." How do I take that up?
So she says, like me, I'm the attractive female. You are very, very attractive, collecting, yes. But I see the two comments down. She says,
thank you, Hive. I appreciate the comment about me. Oh, you were talking about
she says she's preparing for your comeback. Yes, London, yeah, I agree. Collecting, you bring balance to the stream.
I thought you were calling me collecting as a secret nickname. I was honored for a second, Hive.
Dude, I have a feeling collecting would not like that. If I started referring to you as collecting.
Wait 1 second, I'll be back.
Troy says 93, actually, my bad. Wow, 93, man. 93. Where the heck was I in 93?
Yeah, here it is.
I was in Rhode Island. Yeah, that's where I was at, 93. All right, hold on a second. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Right on.
You guys don't notice the change?
Huh?
Now does nobody see it? I'm collecting now. See?
Oh.
Okay, I gotta switch back to BFAB. I'll be back.
It's collecting from another brick. Oh, gonna have to shut the stream down here soon. I was thinking about shutting it down a little bit early today, but that didn't really happen. It's already noon now. So what do you got going on later today, Titanium?
Nothing really. I think my mom and sister are going to see some sort of show or something.
Okay.
So
Good times, good times. This is a cool little build, man. I like this thing. It's a good display piece. Oh, there's BFAB again.
I am back as BFAB. I tried the collecting joke and I guess it didn't work, so dang it.
I keep missing your private chats, dude.
They're always fun, you know?
I'll look over, I'll see like 4 messages. I'm like, oh man, that was like 30 minutes ago.
See, my joke would have worked, but it failed, so it sucked.
Collecting #fail. You did not do a good collecting job.
I guess there's always next year.
Try again.
Yeah, I'll try again next year. Brick Hive, is that the Star Wars 20th anniversary set?
Negative.
No? Right? What you're building? No.
No. I had to double check. I was like, I don't think it is, but no, it's just that long Starkiller base. So
I think that we all just need to get that Christmas X-Wing, you know? That beautiful Christmas X-Wing.
yeah. Like, you know why I like that so much too? Like, because I'll be honest with you, the color scheme, I mean, it's Christmas themed, so it's, it's whatever. Not my personal favorite color scheme, but still. But the reason I really like that is because of the what was it? It's used kind of like a stand, but it's the other pieces of build. Was it
like the workshop area?
Yes, that's what it was. The workshop.
Yeah.
And how it also doubles the stand for the X-Wing. Like that thing is awesome.
Oh yeah, I think it's just a nice looking set in general. I just looked at the price, and usually the employee gifts are going for around 200-ish. This is going for like 330-ish and up, I think, which is crazy. And I mean, here's the thing: if I wasn't so broke, that being said, I'm almost clear of debt from my parents, which is great news, guys. Everybody cheer for me. I went from $3,200 to $705, so I'm almost done paying her off. But I think next year I'm going to get a second job because I want to save a bunch of money for certain things. But I also want to try to get that set. I think by next year I'll own the set because, that's what I do. I like collecting rare stuff. So,
yeah. If I already didn't have too much money, I had to pay on my credit card. I could buy stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I've already, I'm still in a good space. Don't get me wrong. Like my payments aren't too high or nothing like that. But I can't go crazy. You know what I mean? Until I pay some more of it off. Like the last 4 months, man, I've dropped a lot of money on Lego with all the sales and then this promotional stuff and because that's how Lego usually gets me when they have like certain promotions.
Yeah.
I'm pretty patient most of the time. I can wait until stuff goes on sale, unless it's something insane that I want right away. But yeah, when Lego puts out them promotions for stuff like this, or this, it's like it's really hard to pass some of that stuff up.
I mean, I totally had to drop some cash like a week ago. I haven't bought Lego in like 2 months or whatever. And after seeing that, the gingerbread house promo, that's almost 500 pieces. And then I'm like, you know what? I just need to drop the $100, and it was worth it. So
I think my boss might sell me one of those. Actually, he said he might give it to me. I don't know.
Ooh.
Well, because he buys a lot of stuff and sells it, but he's been getting into Lego a lot lately. But apparently, he had an extra one of those, and I think he might have sold one, but I think he was talking about maybe giving me the other one. I'm not sure. But yeah, and then like I just bought the bare minimum a few weeks ago to get that Obi-Wan minifigure. All right, let me see. I feel like there's some chatting going on and I'm missing it. All right. So yeah, Troy's asking about the 20th anniversary set, which is what I'm assuming you asked, BFAB. Greg says, "Hey, Brick Hive, I'm looking forward to our New Year's Day stream." Yes, everybody. Greg and I are going to do a transatlantic stream on New Year's Day. I forgot the time, Greg. I know it wasn't too early because I was talking about I didn't want to get up early on New Year's Day. So let's see. Hey, got it, Bricks. How you doing, man? Good morning, or technically good afternoon. It's 2 minutes after 12. Have you guys been good for Santa? Man, no. No,
I have offended. Santa called me a hoe. I don't know why. He said ho 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 or something. I think that's what he was trying to get at. So
yeah, I think maybe me and Titanium might be good, but I don't know. BFAB's questionable, man.
Yeah, he also beat me with a candy cane. So
BFAB can have an eagle streak in him.
Yes, that would be correct.
Let's see. Who has watched the new Star Wars movie? Is it a thumb up or thumbs down? I'm gonna give it both.
I'm gonna give it this.
I'm kind of right in the middle. Titanium's giving it a thumbs up, though.
I haven't seen it, so I'm just gonna say thumbs down there.
I'm pretty sure collecting. I'm not gonna speak for her, but just from her comment earlier, I'm pretty sure she's gonna probably give it a thumbs down as well. Now, by all means, visually and everything, it'd be dumb not to go see it if you like stuff like that, because it is a beautiful movie. I mean, like all of them, even if I haven't liked it, like The Last Jedi, that was probably my least favorite, but still, I mean, it's a spectacle to see in the theater. I mean, it's definitely worth it. So let's see. Troy says he hasn't seen it. QB says I was going to, but wanted to see what people think. Man, just go see it. Go see it, God. You want to see it, go see it. Don't worry about what other people think, man. I mean, if you're not really into Star Wars that much, then it could be questionable if you want to go see it or not. Maybe you would like some other people's opinions, but then again, if you're not really into Star Wars that much, I don't know why you'd go see it anyways, because you need to see all the other people to really understand some of it. See, I thought Hive was saving up for the Dodge Hellcat Daytona 50th anniversary edition. Say what? Man, look, God of Bricks, I can tell you right now, until I win the lottery, like big cars are not on the top of my list. Like the Batmobile was an exception. Now I would like to I'd like to get that Land Rover, I'd like to get that Mustang, I'd like to get that Harley. Like those all look really cool, but I can't collect everything. So let's see, Troy says, I heard it's disappointing, and that's from big fans I know. I have heard others loved it though. Yeah, it's I think it's a good movie. It's just I just think look, I'm not gonna spoil nothing. It's just they don't resolve everything that I wanted resolved. That's all I'll say. And then it feels like they actually brought some more questions up that they didn't even answer. Oh, all right. So yeah, our New Year's stream, our New Year's transatlantic stream. So it'll be 12 p.m. in Maryland, so Eastern Standard Time, and then 5 p.m. in the UK. Thank you, Craig. Troy says Santa is a pimp. Multiple hosts.
I agree.
The outfit. Oh, Godbrick says it's a real car. Oh, no, I gotta finish paying off my truck. And man, when I pay off my truck, oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Dude, I pay like almost $450 a month for my truck, man.
Oh, dang. Must be a good truck.
When my truck's paid off, that's an extra $450 in my pocket, man.
Ballin'. So I have fat fingers, so I literally moved my finger over an inch and then it exited me out. I'm like, oh, shoot. Not again.
Yeah, I think I do too, man. And it sucks because, you know, with my diabetes, I have crappy hands anyways. But yeah, like, that's why when I mocked up my hospital on one of the floors, well, two of the floors, I made it so you can, like, take part of the wall out. So I can get my hands in there. Because, yeah, I just have too big of hands to try and get it in there. Brick says, I think it's like $250,000.
Only
Yeah,
$250,000. Oh, that's nothing.
But I ain't gonna lie, like, I like cars. I'm not like a grease monkey, and I'm not a car enthusiast, but I do like cars. But even if I was like rich and I could afford a $250,000 car, I wouldn't. It's like I just could not. I couldn't spend that much money on a car, man. I couldn't. I don't care how. The only car, there's a couple things I would spend that kind of money on, like the Batmobile. Yeah, I'd spend the money on the Batmobile. One of those light cycles, the Tron light cycles. They've made some real ones before. I would spend probably that much money. Wow. But stuff like that, yeah, I would spend a lot of money for.
If I become rich, I'm spending all my money on plastic surgery and tanning beds. It'll be great. Ballin'.
Ballin'.
And they'll be like, why are you a millionaire and you still live with your mother? I'll be like, sorry, the plastic surgery has cost too much. $500,000 later.
Like,
still living in the parents' basement. What happened?
Oh, I just said, gotta keep up with that lifestyle.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta be that plastic B-fab. I used to always think that plastic surgery actually used real plastic. Then I realized how stupid I was and realized it wasn't actual plastic, you know? I was always like, is your face going to melt away if you put a lighter to your face? And then I realized, wait, if you put a lighter to your face and for some reason you get burned, you're screwed anyway, so. Yeah, see, sometimes I think really weird.
Like, I've never understood, and I don't pretend to understand why some people do stuff like that. Because I don't even like wearing jewelry.
Yeah.
I don't even like wearing jewelry. Like, I used to have my ears pierced. I had to take them out and everything. Like, so I couldn't imagine having, like, something connected to me that wasn't me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it probably drive me crazy. God, Brick says it's pocket change. Yeah.
I feel like for me, sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead, man.
I feel like for me, I want a rhinoplasty. Like, that's one of my goals, right? But I feel like if you have the ability to fix something you don't like, you should do it, you know? But I still feel like I wouldn't be able to, like, it's kind of a mental thing too, you know?
Yeah, I mean, look, that's why I say I don't pretend to understand, you know, why anybody does what they do. Like for me, for instance, obviously some of my quirks people don't quite understand, you know? So, I mean, you know, everybody's a little different. You know,
well,
I mean,
yeah,
and sometimes I get, you know, maybe it's good for you in a way. Like I know a girl that, well, not a girl, she's a woman, but and she has extremely large breasts. You know, she wants to get a reduction because like it hurts her back and you know this and that. So I mean, I get some things totally.
Yeah.
Let's see. Aegis Box says someone made a real '89 Batmobile. Problem is, it had a terrible turning radius, straight in, and now the garage is about all you can do. It matches the turning radius of his cowl. Yeah, man. That's something you probably don't, you don't really. Actually, and I think it was Doc. I want to say it was Doc that was talking about, the stand that it sits on, how it can spin around. And Doc, I'm pretty sure it was Doc would mention about how, like in the movie, like the spin around. Remember, it had to shoot out like that grappling hook that could connect to the light pole and like it pulled it. Like, so I thought that was really interesting. Like maybe that's why they made the stand like that. Because I thought they probably just made it because it's a really cool stand. You could like literally turn it around and look at it from all angles.
Yeah.
Godbrick says Mad Max car is neat. Yeah. There's a lot of cool vehicles in Fury Road. Godbrick saw that at the Peterson Museum. It was one of my favorites. Sweet. All right, I'm going to try and finish this up real quick.
The final countdown.
We are approaching, yes, the final countdown.
So something like you were saying earlier, you're not sure how people could, do, let's say, like the plastic surgery and stuff. I look at it like this. So let's say Billy Bob got bullied for, I don't know, his ears in like high school, right?
Yeah.
And then he's all self-conscious. If Billy Bob could change his ears, like he would, I mean, I totally accept that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get bullied for something, like, and you can change it, you can't, like, I feel like there's like a lot of so I know this lady with this huge birthmark on her face. I know this is completely different. And like if she could change that, she totally would, right? Because people behind her back, all the time call her ugly, right? And I think she knows that people are insulting her, right?
Mm.
So
no, I mean, like I said, don't get me wrong. Even though I say like I can't understand some of it sometimes, I don't like knock it by any means. People have the reasons for things that they do. Just because I don't understand it, it doesn't mean like it makes it any less important to them or anything like that. But I mean, there's always different stuff for different reasons. I was telling you about a woman I know that wanted a breast reduction, and then I know plenty of women that want bigger breasts.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. Not just because I'm a guy, but I don't have any specific type like of woman that I find attractive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like everything. I like them short, thick, thin. I like everything. You know what I mean? So I don't understand that, but I could see how, she would probably think that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Everybody's got their reasons for stuff.
I feel like for me, example, I do have a type, blonde women, but if somebody all of a sudden has like a good personality, then I don't care how they look, like if you're really likable, then I can overlook that. Right. I feel like a lot of people have like certain types, like, hey, I'm attracted to, blonde females, but if you're, likable or you're whatever, then I totally overlook that. Then I stop caring,
Mm. Yeah, that your personality is definitely a big part of an attraction.
Oh yeah,
and I think that's why. And again, I say this lightly because I'm not a woman, so I don't know. But I think that's why a lot of women like funny guys. Guys that can make them laugh and feel good. You know what I mean? That have good personalities. Of course, some women like bad boys or cocky dudes or whatever. You know what I mean? But if you can this is what my dad always told me too. He's like, if you can make a woman laugh, he's like, you're already halfway through the door. Like if she likes you, it's because sometimes attraction. Sometimes attraction is immediate. You know what I mean? Like you see somebody and you're like, oh my God, And then sometimes it kind of grows a little bit. It's not something that you see right away. But anyways, I'm rambling. Okay, let's see what's going on here. EFAB is Billy Bob. see. Troy says he's bad Santa at collecting bricks. Oh, dang it, BFAB. Where'd you go?
I keep getting these phone calls from like people that I owe money to. So the second my phone rings, it like mutes the audio or like makes it really low and I can't hear anybody. So I gotta leave and come back.
Collecting bricks is getting her effing pink elephant. Oh man, look, she's like, I come back to boob talk. She's like, this is such a progressive stream. We support the Tatas here. Yeah, you never know what we'll be talking about in my streams. Like I said, like if you guys knew me like in real life, you know what I mean? Like if we were hanging out outside of the streams and stuff, like I'm still me, but like I cuss a lot more. I have a real dry like sense of humor. I mean, I'm a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but I kind of hold myself back a little bit on the streams, not because I'm worried about a little kid, but I don't really want to throw anybody off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm sure you guys have heard me slip out a couple words here and there.
I don't think I've heard you cuss yet. Maybe
Dude.
I'm just not looking out for it because I'm so used to cussing.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I dropped an F-bomb in this stream earlier. Because look, I've done really good. Because like I cuss a lot, man. Like my wife she cusses more than I do, but like I cuss a lot. So like to be on these streams and to barely use any vulgar language, I've been pretty proud of myself. I think it's because at work I can do it too. Like obviously I'm around a lot of residents and stuff like that. So learn to keep my cool about that kind of stuff. Oh, Greg, you gotta go. I'm sorry. See you all later. If I don't speak to you before, have a very Merry Christmas. Big hugs. Thanks, Greg. You have a good Christmas too if we don't see you, man.
So Greg's a big hug. So can I give you a really creepy hug, Greg? In the least creepy way possible?
You give BFAB a hug and you feel BFAB's hand slide down your back. Like, no BFAB.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, that's funny as heck. But I feel like I'm different in person too. Like on streams or like when I'm not face to face with people, I'm funny. And I'm more talkative, but like if I'm face to face with people, I can be extremely awkward and just not say anything. Like I'm very reclusive in a sense. But once I feel comfortable with you face to face, I won't stop talking. But for the most part, I'm extremely awkward. So
no, I'm the same way, B-Fab. I'm the same way, man. If you don't know me, if I don't know you or whatever, yeah, I'm usually pretty quiet. But yeah, as soon as you get to know me, as soon as I'm comfortable around you, man, then I just don't shut up about stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Same thing. Especially around women. If you ever see me around an attractive woman, I'll start shaking. I'll be like, what dance move is that, B-Fab? So.
Hey, something really cool about this. This Kylo Ren minifigure that comes with this. God, I know it's not really going to probably show up, but so on one side is a regular face, right? Like his normal face. And then on the other side, you're not going to see it, but he's got the scar.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's like, that is really cool, man. So you got the before and after.
That is extremely beautiful.
Yeah, man. I'm down with that.
Brother Ninja has arrived.
Ninja!
And Ninja said he's awkward and quiet in person too. We should have an awkward club,
Oh gosh, we'd never say anything.
We all just sit in this huge circle.
We'd all just be sitting around looking at each other. How you doing, brother? You doing all right? What's going on in your neck of the woods? On a Sunday morning before Christmas. You ready? You ready for Christmas? You got the kids' stuff all done and all that good stuff.
Ninja's like, no, my kids are getting no gifts this year, okay? I got you, bro.
So, you know what's crazy is, oh man, I better not say it just in case my daughter's watching the stream. I was going to tell you what I got her for Christmas, but I'm like, I don't know if I should do that.
Hive, you're like, I got her nothing, and then she's gonna be like, what? Are you kidding me?
Well, it's crazy because, again, I won't say it exactly, but so there's a certain thing that she likes, all right? And we got her some of those things, right? But they're like a lot of things like Lego and stuff, like some things can be worth money.
Mhm.
And two of the things that we got her are worth money. So we got her 4 different things, and out of those 4 different things, all together, they're almost worth like $100. It's crazy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't pay that for them. I mean, I paid your normal price, but yeah, it's the value.
This is what you do, you know? I mean, hopefully your daughter's not listening. Just don't buy her anything, Hive. That's how you save money. Your daughter's going to come in crying when she doesn't get anything. There was a guy that told you not to buy me anything. Why did you have to return the gifts? You know?
Well, BFAB, if it was about saving money, I wouldn't have had her to begin with.
That's fair. I mean, you could always send her back. I mean, there's UPS for that reason, you know?
Yeah, I don't think the stork's going to take that back.
You just wrap your kid in a box and just send them back, you know?
Man, I tell you, man, my daughter, she's a dude. I'm so proud of her. I mean, she's gotten a little bit more, I guess, a spicy attitude. She turned into a teenager, but
yeah,
but she's such a good kid, man. She's got such a good heart. She's funny. She's talented. She's got my talent as far as artwork goes. Yeah, and she's a cool kid, man. Wow.
Ninja, anybody related to you has to be. Why did I call you Ninja? Ooh, Hive. Anybody that's related to you has to be cool. I was looking at Ninja's comment. So, yeah.
Hold on a second. So, yeah, Ninja says, LL, in person I am quiet and awkward. And he's just chillaxing. That's a crazy spaceman, by the way, Titanium.
Yeah, it's Generation 1. And what I didn't realize is that I ran out of plain white heads. So that's what I did.
That's creative. Ninja says no gifts for them, only a new laptop.
I've been trying to convince his wife to get him a laptop, so hopefully she listened because we might have said some choice words to his wife. So,
well, I was watching the stream that you guys did the other night.
Yeah.
And like I remember Doc was asking if Ninja's wife would be in the stream or whatever, so he could kind of hint at it, like, you know, we'd really be able to do this if Ninja had a laptop. So yeah, that's how
I said that I would take Ninja from her if she didn't get him a laptop, and then she'd like, fine, take him. I'm like, oh no.
Let's see, Troy says, Ninja, good morning. How is the weather up in Northern California? That's the part of California I always wanted to go move to, because I lived in San Diego. But I always admired Northern California. It was like a whole different area, different place. And I had some friends that lived up in Humboldt County, and you know, they'd always tell me about like when they go to the beach, like Northern California, there's like seals and stuff on the beach. And they'd go out in the redwoods and stuff. That would look like a good time. So Collecting's wondering if Ninja got the new laptop. Oh, Ninja says he's actually Southern California. Says my bro is up north though.
But Ninja, don't worry. We will convince your wife to get you a laptop, okay? You will be getting a laptop this year if she didn't already buy it for you. We'll have you know, we'll just have to threaten her, okay? You know. No, I'm just kidding. Or just have your wife join a stream, Ninja, and then we all can kind of gang up on her and then convince her to get you a laptop. See? Perfect solution.
You know something I don't understand is when people sell Lego and they don't research it at all.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time on like Facebook Marketplace for sure.
Yeah, dude, I'll see somebody sell a set. Like, we'll just say like I'll see somebody selling this for like $50 or something. I'm like, dude, you can go buy at Walmart for like 15 or 20 or something.
Yeah, for sure. But it works in a good way and a bad way. Like There's time where like you see like a $200 set for like 75 because the parent just doesn't care. Like Steamboat Willie, I think I mentioned this yesterday on the stream. Somebody is selling a sealed Steamboat Willie for $35, and that's a $90 set. Yeah, on Facebook Marketplace right now, and they're a legit person. Like they've had their Facebook since 2009. They're not like one of those weird like sketchy things that you're confused about. But $35, like I almost want to drive 2 hours to go get it.
Yeah, I mean, like I look almost every day on Facebook Marketplace and all that stuff. That's how I got this for. What did I pay for this? $20? I can't even remember. But it's selling. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't have the box. I just had the pieces of the instructions. But it's selling online for like 70, 80, 100 or more.
Yeah.
So what I found out is because like when I came out of my Dark Ages, after about a year, I started buying like random Lego, like just bins. Like I'd find like somebody selling like a big huge bin of like 50 pounds of Lego for like whatever. And most of the time, man, it was just parents getting rid of stuff that their kids had, and they have no idea like how much the stuff costs or what it's worth or anything. So
that's perfect for us.
Yeah, they'd sell like a huge bin for like $70, and I'd be like, hey, I was like, I got 50 cash I can give you for it if you want. And they're like, oh yeah, because they just want to get rid of it. So.
And they don't know the value, so yeah.
Right. Now, some do, though. I mean.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that is true.
Troy's asking Ninja how close he is to LA. I've been to LA once. I went to, was it Magic Mountain? I remember. It's one of those big amusement parks up there.
I thought you said you went to go see Magic Mike. I'm like, I could see you watching that type of show.
All right, I'm not sure what Ninja's talking about there as far as money. Doc,
you suck. I love you though. I just had to say that because I waited all these hours on like waiting in the chat of his stream yesterday. That was like scheduled at 10, and every hour I came back and I left a comment. So,
hey Doc, what are those little icons?
That means he's watching you. That's the creep emoji.
No, not the eyes.
Is that? Oh, that's a bee. I'm pretty sure those are bumblebees.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right on. Oh, I wasn't sure if they might have been screaming goats. All right. Well, I really don't want to shut this stream down because I'm having a lot of fun, but I do have stuff I got to take care of.
I guess we'll give you a pass this time, I guess.
Well, I have some videos I need to make, and I have to go rake leaves today.
I guess we'll give you a pass. I guess you get a one-time pass.
Well, I'd rather you not give me a pass than my wife. So, she's a little more immediate. She can, she's closer. She can hit me.
Here's the thing, though. I heard, that tasers work with crazy wives. I just heard that. You might have to try it out.
All right. Well, Doc Sampson, did Con win a prize last night? Yeah. Congratulations, by the way, on your win. He won. What did they win? It was one of those Batman sets. Because him and Sans tied. Oh man, I am so bad sometimes with comments. Right on. All right, well, everybody, have a wonderful day, a wonderful Sunday. I'm sure I will see everybody eventually, maybe tonight. I'm sure very soon. So just throwing a couple things out. Like I said, on New Year's Day, Greg and I are going to do another transatlantic Lego live stream. Christmas Eve, bunch of us are doing videos for the Secret Santa YouTube. So you'll be seeing those pop up all day on Christmas Eve. And I think that's it, really. I mean, does anybody else want to, throw anything out there or plug themselves or?
I'm brother from another brick. If you don't know me, I was that guy like peeping through the window. So that was me.
Sometimes
I'm Titanium J52 and I have a face now.
He was also the guy peeping through the other window. So
creeper from another brick. Sometimes. PBN tonight. What? Oh crap! What's PBN?
Bucket Nation.
Oh, right. Yeah, because that's after hauling and balling. Right.
I feel like Doc owes us a stream. What do you guys think? For letting us wait all those hours yesterday,
Dude, I'm trying to catch Doc streams.
I think he should do one right after you because I waited hours. Okay, I just had to tell you that, Doc.
Well, the thing is, the only time I can really catch Doc streams is like on Friday night. And I gotta stay up. You know what I mean? Because I can't do it Saturday because I already have a hard enough time getting up on Sunday mornings. So if I stay up super super late on Saturday, there's no way I'm going to be able to get up on Sunday. And then throughout the week, I gotta work, so it's really difficult sometimes. But I will make it one day. And the 20-hour limit, blame StreamYard. Yes. Doc said he's out of stream hours. That is why he didn't do it. Yeah, I saw. I've got after today, I'll probably have I don't know, maybe just a few hours left. But
see, if I stream as much as you guys, I just buy the StreamYard service. I mean, I know you guys stream a lot, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm almost there. I'm the only reason I haven't paid for a yearly subscription to StreamYard because I'm not going to do a month to month. I'm just going to go for a whole year.
Yeah.
It's because I want to check Zoom out. So.
Oh yeah, Zoom is so helpful. Doc, you could do Zoom. You know what? He just solved your solution. Brick Hive just solved your solution.
But I have no idea. Like I've heard good and bad stuff because I've been saying I want to do like a side by side comparison just to see the pros and cons of each one. So, and then there's probably I'm sure there's other ones I can't even think about right now. Oh, he says that's why I'm checking out OBS.
Okay, excuses, Doc. That's okay. I'll give you one pass too.
And then just says do better StreamYard, right? All right. Anyways, okay. I will see you all around. You guys have a great day. Nice Sunday. Bye. Bye. All right. Let's see.